Alrighty, let's double check. Mic check real quick. Mic check, mic check. Give me a 5x5 real quick. Is everybody here? What is going on? Today is October 30th, 2023. How is everybody today? How's everybody doing? What is going on? What is going on out there in the land of YouTube? What is going on? So, we talked a little bit the last couple weeks about the Trooper two-step. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that today, about the Trooper two-step. We're going to get oh, you got the notice on X, is that right? You didn't get the notice on YouTube? Yeah, what is going on, everybody? Do me a favor, everybody, hit the like button. If you're new to Delete Laws, what I do during my live stream is I give away my products for free. If you can't afford it, I'll give it to you for free. I do ask you guys to try to purchase one thing, but at the same time, if you can't, I'll still give you my products for free. So that's what I do every single live stream. If you guys wanted to get my trifold or my 5A cop card or my ebook or my poster, you can get everything I sell for free by purchasing one thing or by just contacting me and saying that you don't have any money, and I'll give it to you for free either way. So those of you who can't afford to buy something, please go to deletelaws.com with a Z, and I will give you guys absolutely everything that I sell. I would appreciate if you could purchase one thing, but at the same time, sometimes times are tough and you can't. So I don't want people to think there's a barrier to entry to be able to get my products. Not at all. Make sure you have a trifold in your car. Make sure you have a trifold in your car. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z. You can get this one right here for $8. You print it at home. You can give one to friends and family, or you can get this $30 one that I sell on my website, and I send you this fancy rubber band, this broccoli water rubber band. Very fancy. Now, the paper's indestructible. I mean, you can tear it, but it's pretty good paper. You can spill coffee on it, wipe it off, but that's the reason why I do it. Mark, I think I got some shirts. SWE Observer, what is going on? I do have some shirts in stock, Mark, but you better check. They sell out really, really fast. If you want to contact me, go through my website, deletelaws.com, deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z. I want to show you guys this video. This guy goes 0 to pig in 2 seconds flat. And the bootlickers out there will all have such a hate.
I smell alcohol.
And say that you contact me through deletelaws.com. Please contact me through my website. Do me a favor. SWE Observer, you don't have that fancy rubber band in your car? No fancy rubber band up to SWE Observer? You got to get the fancy rubber band. What's that? I don't know. Wright had a point here. It seems yesterday there was 6,000 people watching the live stream, and then when it was over, there's only 5,000 views. I don't know how these things happen. I really, really don't. And I see all the haterade channels saying how I buy subscribers and stuff. Listen, I've sued YouTube. I'm about to sue them again. So I don't do anything outside the rules. I don't try to game the system in any way, shape, or form, or YouTube will delete my channel. So I don't really understand a lot of the nonsense. I don't know, though. Wright had said yesterday there were 6,000 people watching. I saw it too. I saw the numbers blow up. I think it's a glitch in the matrix. I think it's a tiny glitch in the way YouTube works. I'm not really quite sure. We are live, Dallas. We are live. And as you guys know, I'm going to show you this video of this rather attractive young woman get arrested by the pigs. But what I want to show you something is that the pig will go from I'm your friend, I'm your buddy, I'm your friend, to very, very quickly, immediately turning into a jackboot thug pig tyrant. Yeah, I got it spread out just so you know, Adrian. 15 people are watching on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. How you guys doing? Also watching on Twitter. Also watching on the backup channel, DLZ Clips. So everybody, all 250 of you, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Go to my website right now. I'm going to stop talking for a few minutes. Go to my website right now, deletelaws.com, and get this trifold. Get it in your car. Whether you get this $30 one or the $8 one, no matter what you get during this live stream, I'm going to email you everything I sell for free, which includes this 5A cop card. This 5A cop card is going like hotcakes. You guys better get your pre-order in now for the 5A cop card because it's going to be gone. It's going to sell out. I only got 1,000. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out so fast. All right, so let's get into this a little bit.
Why do I smell alcohol?
I really haven't, I swear to God.
She's talking, so she's making a mistake right there.
No, I swear to God.
All right, so we got a bottle of rosé. No, there's definitely alcohol in this cup. Do not resist.
Don't
hang up the
touch
phone.
me.
Do not.
No,
I will
don't
throw you
touch
on the
me.
floor.
Oh, he goes crazy on her. He attacks her.
Get on the Get on
Look,
the floor.
look at her in her silk pajamas.
February 11th, 2022. Officers responded to a crash involving a female driver who collided with a tree.
So there's nobody's damaged. There's a little bit of grass and tree shrub damaged, but the cop's going to damage her.
If you're able to, can you mark that in the notes and go ahead and have
So
fire
if
rescue
I
respond?
grab it through here.
No, just hold on. Form of fire rescue. Do you want a precautionary?
Yes, absolutely. I just told them. You got your license on you?
No, it's on the passenger
I was
side.
going to say I can grab it.
All right. Is that a bottle of?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you definitely rolled it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tag research real quick.
So the
Yep.
car's totaled.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm go ahead and pull me a 10-17 screen. Hey guys, who owns these trees? You do? Perfect.
Who owns
Perfect,
these
perfect.
trees?
Can you get me the the
Who
HOA
owns these
information?
trees?
Or whoever, whoever. Yeah. Thank you. If you just write it down for me.
The tree feels pretty expensive. She hit
Yep.
See where she ran up.
Yeah, she hit it and then she rolled.
Yeah. She's like, she was alive.
I'm going to be doing an investigation on her.
He's going to be doing an investigation on
I
her.
haven't even spoken to her, but just
He hasn't
by
even
all
spoken
this.
to her. He's doing his investigation, though.
That's my job.
You don't need both of them, right?
Nope. Thank you.
You got all the information.
Alrighty, dear. You okay?
Alrighty,
Yeah,
dear.
sorry. I was trying to get all the
Why is he calling her
out.
dear?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what
Sorry.
happened?
So I saw someone swerve in front of me. Honestly, I may have overreacted, but like
You
I
saw
them,
someone swerve in front of you. What do you mean?
like I was coming this way to go back to my job, my work.
Okay.
And I saw someone like coming fast, and they were like swerving a little bit, and I just probably overreacted and just swerved to the side. But
Okay. So whose vehicle is this? Or who
so this is my boss's vehicle.
Okay. So where do
Um,
you work?
She works for a law firm.
Is that a law firm?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going back to the office?
Yeah, I was dropping the food off to their house, so it's like basically right down the road. But
Okay. All right. Were you able to find your license or no?
yeah, I have to just go in there.
That's okay. We'll get it. Let me just get your information. Come over here with me. Yeah.
So do you see how polite and kind and nice and cordial he's treating her? But when it comes to when he's going to arrest her, he's going to get horrifically violent and brutal.
That's all right. I don't want you climbing in there with the glass and everything. I don't need you getting hurt. Okay?
Oh, he doesn't want her getting hurt with the glass and the stuff in there, but he'll gladly hurt her himself, and he does. You'll see it. And this is a bootlicking channel. It says entitled girl refuses arrest, because there's no reason she should be put in torture cuffs. If you're going to charge her with DUI, put her in the back of a car. She doesn't need to go in torture cuffs, and take her down and charge her. She doesn't need to be treated inhumanely.
I've never done anything
What's
like
your
this,
first
so I
name?
just feel so bad.
So if she's so let me chime in for a second right here. Now, this girl has been drinking. She's been drinking, but she's not falling down drunk. She looks like she got into a car accident because she's drinking. I don't endorse drinking and driving. So there's a problem here that must be dealt with. But she's not violent in any way, shape, or form. She's wearing pajamas. It's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, whatever time I think the body cam says what time it is. So there's no reason to get physically violent with her. He's going to anyway. I just don't understand why you and I, we the people, why we've allowed these jackboot thug pigs that their process is you have to go on the ground on your face. You have to have your hands shackled behind your back as though you are Hitler. If we let you go, you're going to go slaughter a bunch of innocent people. That's how we treat people who get arrested in this country. It's absolutely preposterous. And she started talking. Listen, the reason why I give my trifold away for free to people is because I want you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. If she had invoked her Fifth Amendment right, she still may have got arrested. She still may face the charges, but she wouldn't have to deal with the mental deception of, I'm your friend. Don't step in there. You might hurt yourself from the glass. But then if you don't pay attention to me, I'm going to throw you on the ground and hurt you. And that's what the cop does. Go to my website right now, get anything from my site, and I'll give you everything for free. Go to deletelaws.com. Get this trifold and get it in your car. There's no reason why you shouldn't have a trifold in your car. There's absolutely no reason. Considering I'll give it to you for free if you can't afford it.
Appreciate it. Were you able to get the 14 on it? Okay.
Now, watch how this cop's going to dig into her life and ask her all these questions that are really not relevant. So the timestamp up here says 20.21. So we know that's 8:20 p.m.
Okay. So, smelling the odor of alcohol. Any reason for that?
Sorry?
I smell
Don't answer that. Say, I plead the Fifth Amendment.
alcohol. Why do I smell alcohol?
I really haven't, I swear to God.
Do you have?
Why is she talking? I have the trifold and the Fifth Amendment cop card, so you don't talk to cops.
I went, no, I swear to God. I literally.
Why is she swearing to God to some jackboot thug pig whose goal is to arrest her? He doesn't care what she swears to.
We went to my friend's birthday last night.
Okay.
And
Were you drinking then?
I was, but that was like 14 hours ago, probably.
Okay.
Well, if it's 8:30, 14 hours ago would mean 6:30 a.m.
It's fine.
I swear. And
Is there
now-
any reason for the odor right now?
no.
Is there
probably-
alcohol in the car?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Just
So they already found a bottle of alcohol. Had she pled the Fifth Amendment, none of this would be happening. She wouldn't be giving false information to a police officer. She wouldn't be sitting there on the spot with her arms crossed. If she had only invoked her Fifth Amendment right from the moment the stop started, she would not. Listen, you pull your trifold down from your visor that I gave to you for free. You paid $8 for it, or you bought the one for 30. I don't care. As long as you have it. As long as you have it in your car. You don't talk to cops. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's how this works. This is how you do it. I'm teaching you now.
basically, I regret drinking ever again now because
So she thinks by showing a little remorse for her drinking last night that the cop won't try to arrest her for tonight. She believes this cop is humane or is a person in any way. He's a devil demon.
Do you think that this is attributed to drinking?
no, of course not.
Oh, okay.
I swear.
Well,
to God.
I mean, just based off your statement. That
No.
you don't
I
wanna-
swear.
And look what he's doing. He's trying to twist her words. This is why I tell you to listen carefully to what she says and listen to his response.
No.
Is there
probably,
alcohol in the car?
So she's going to lie here. There is alcohol in the car.
No, of course not.
Okay.
No, of course not. So now she's lying. So now she doesn't know which way to turn after the lie.
Just basically, I regret drinking ever again now because
Do you think that this is attributed to drinking?
So she said she drank last night, not tonight. And now he's saying, is this attributed to drinking? So he's twisting exactly what she just said as though he's stupid.
no, of course not.
Oh, okay.
I swear
Well,
to God.
I mean, just based off your statement. That
No.
you don't
I
wanna
swear to God.
drink.
It was my friend's birthday last night.
Okay.
I did last night, but nothing tonight.
Okay.
If anything, literally less than alcohol or less than water tonight.
Okay. Do you have any medical conditions?
No.
Do you take any prescription medications for anything?
No.
You do any type of illicit substances, drugs, anything like that?
Why are you answering any of those questions? It says right on your trifold. It says right there, don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask if I've been drinking. If I have a gun, I will take no tests, no searches or seizures. Use the address on my ID. I'll give no additional information. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. And then I teach you to get your registration and your proof of insurance on a laminated card that goes right inside your trifold with this fancy rubber band that I put in the envelope for you. You can't F this up. It's impossible. And then all you ever say is, I plead the Fifth Amendment, and you never say another word. Everybody hit the like button. If you listen, get this one. It's $30. If you can't afford it, get the $8 one. If you can't afford that, go to my website, go to the inquiry form on Delete Laws and say, Chille, I don't got $8 and I'll give it to you for free. I'll send it to you right now during this live stream. And then you can put in the comment section, he's not lying. He gave me everything for free. I'll give you everything I sell for free, for no cost. If you just will listen and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, zero cost. If you can afford it, great, thanks. But it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you don't talk to cops. She started lying, and now she's caught in a lie, and now she's backpedaling. You don't talk to cops.
No pills, nothing.
No, I
No.
just.
He already tried to twist your
I just gotta
words.
ask those questions.
Now she's answering a bunch of questions.
Okay.
No, I know.
So
I
who
just want you.
owns the car? Okay. And do you have
So
any?
that must be the name of some sort of lawyer in that area who's got a little clout because they're blanking out his name as though he's some sort of protected citizen because he's a high-powered lawyer. And she's got that smug look on her face like she works for some high-powered lawyer. And the cop now is going to try to dig into her personal life right here.
Any relationship to him other than he's your boss, or?
So now she's asking this girl, probably 24, 25, maybe 26, 27 at the most, if she's sleeping with the guy she works with. Listen.
Who
I just want you.
owns the car?
Looks like she said Michael Chandler. Can anybody read those lips?
Who
I just want you.
owns the car?
I don't know. Anybody read lips?
Who
I just want you.
owns the car?
Looks like she said Michael Chandler. I'm not very good at lip reading. I'm not deaf, but maybe someone else is.
Okay. And do you have any relationship to him other than he's your boss, or?
What?
Just he's my boss.
Okay. So
So why is it? Hold on a second. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you plead the Fifth Amendment. If she's sleeping with the guy who pays her, if she has a sexual relationship with that guy, she doesn't have to tell this jackboot thug pig. She doesn't have to answer any of his questions. You have got to use the 5A cop card. 5A cop card does the same thing. Cop cited. You start filming immediately. First Amendment. Second one, cop approaches and says any words to you at all. While filming, you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It's on the 5A cop card right there. It says right there, number 2, first one, I see a cop, I start filming. Number 2, cop approaches and says any words at all to you. While filming, I say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fifth Amendment is unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you further. I'll give you this for free. You got to get this laminated right now. In a week, the credit card version comes out just like a hotel key. But why don't you take advantage of what I'm offering you? And then use the step-by-step tutorial where it says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Why don't you do it? Oh, I want to pull my hair out of my head. Why won't you do it? Why do I see video after video of someone talking? They're talking. That cop's trying to arrest you. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that when the cop is talking, he's trying to arrest you. Put a 1 in the chat if you know it. If you know as much as I do that when a cop is talking to you, he's trying to arrest you. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Do you agree with me? Am I lying? He's trying to arrest her. He's trying to get enough information to put her in torture cuffs and arrest her. And as soon as she ignores him, as soon as she takes a phone call, he grabs her, dude. He goes from Mr. Nice Guy with the cute chick to, oh, you don't respect my authority, and he jumps on top of her and attacks her. Good old boy, are you ornery today? Good old boy, are you putting number 2 in here? Good old boy, good old boy, you shut the front door, boy, when I'm talking to you. All right. Please get my trifold. If you don't want to give me any money, I'll give it to you for free. I don't care. Please invoke your Fifth Amendment right. If you get the trifold during this live stream, I'll give you my 5A cop card, my poster, my ebook, everything I sell for free. And then you put in the comment section, Chille gave me everything for free. Everything I sell for free for an $8 purchase, or even for a free, if you just contact me through my website and say, I don't got $8, I'll send you everything I sell for free. Pretty good deal. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I'm just saying, as far as deals go on the internet, that's a pretty good one.
So there's no familial connection or anything like that, right? Have any relationship to him other than he's your boss, or
Just he's my boss.
okay? So there's no familial connection or anything like that, right? Okay.
But I'm given, obviously, permission to drive the car.
That's fine. We
Yeah.
got to make contact with him because his vehicle's obviously totaled as a result of this. But we got to verify those things. If you're not related to him or anything like that, then we gotta verify that. Okay. So, do you have no medical conditions? We can't find your license. That's at least in the car somewhere.
Well, no, I can go get it.
Where? But you said it's on the passenger side.
Yeah.
Is it in your purse?
Yeah.
It's in your purse? Okay.
I can go grab it.
It's just her, right? There's no one else in the vehicle?
No, there's someone
Okay.
else.
Alrighty.
I can literally go grab it.
You guys will just take care of her, make sure she's good and assess and stuff like that. Well, the car rolled, so we got to
Donald,
make sure
check your email.
Right.
Donald, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, Donald.
That's right. Just hang out with them, and I'll get your stuff. Don't worry, okay?
Dana in Delaware, check your email. I just sent
The
you.
officer then initiated a search as part of the crash investigation.
Randall, check your email. Randall in Michigan. I just sent you everything I sell for free in your email
Look at
box.
that open bottle right there.
Let's get her in the back and do the blood pressure and stuff like
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
that. We'll meet you in the back of the truck in a minute, okay?
Ryan. Thank you.
Listen how honest the cop is here. He says he's trying to arrest her. He just tells the truth. It's so morbid.
You see the bottle there? You see the bottle? Did you see the bottle?
Juan Lopez, you gave me the wrong email. Check the email address you gave me, bro. Your email address was incorrect. I figured it out, though. Got your email, Laura. Look at this guy. What a Boy Scout douchebag. Cutting open he grabbed a knife and started cutting the shield. He couldn't just put his head underneath it there and put a flashlight in there. He had to do it that way. What a douche. What a Hank, check your email.
Cover one. Can you have fire rescue check and see if she's got any markings from a seatbelt?
Why is he cutting that open like such a douche? I don't get it. Why is he doing that? So douchey to me. Rick in Utah, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free.
We got a
Thanks for
bottle
purchasing one thing. I appreciate that, man.
Rosé right here.
I appreciate you purchasing something.
Consumed.
Thanks.
It is warm. Definitely reeks. It's all over the car.
Angry Vet is here, everybody. Coke Dog. Jeff Hates Pigs is here. What's going on, everybody? Shock Professor's in.
Food some pass.
Scrubzilla's in here. Good to see you. Jack Boo Thug Pigs is here. KT promoting the site. Thanks. Go to the website, y'all. Grab a trifold right now so you can get everything I sell for free during this live stream.
Car. That's still intact, so she may not have rolled it.
Yes, she did roll it. You dummy. She rolled that car. The car's all beat up. Where's the tree she hit if she didn't roll it? Yeah, that front wheel went out and she tumbled like a freaking rock.
The car goes top of the sprinkler.
Yeah. Is that what's going on? Go ahead,
Check your email. Chime in on the side. Let me know if you guys got everything I sell for free. Check your email right now. Rick, Hank, Randall, Dana, check your email. I sent you everything I sell for free.
It's just leaking underneath the car. Did you guys disconnect it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she is.
On this side, not that side.
Yeah. Her purse sitting outside.
David, check your email, bro. Just sent you everything I sell for free, David. Thanks for purchasing one thing. I appreciate that.
So, Cap, just so you're aware, unless I have a witness putting her behind the car,
listen to
I'm not
this.
going to be able to do any arresting.
So his goal was not to help anybody at all. Listen to what he says here again. He's trying to get the fire department to help him arrest her.
Cap, just so you're aware.
Captain, just so you're aware.
Unless I have a witness putting her behind the car, I'm not going to be able to do any arresting.
So that's their goal right there. That's their goal. Their goal is to arrest you. You guys just heard it. Hey, Cap, unless we get someone placing her behind the wheel of the car, we're not going to be able to do any arresting. That's his goal. His goal is to arrest you. His goal is to arrest you. He just said it out loud. His goal is to arrest you. That's his goal. That's what he does. And just so you guys know, there is no barrier to entry with delete laws. You don't have to give me a single solitary dime. I will send you everything I sell for free right this second. Go to my website, Delete Laws, fill out your inquiry form. Hey, send me the stuff. I'll send it to you. I don't want you to talk to cops so badly that I'll give you the product that I sell to people for free. If you will just invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. For those of you who can afford the $8 or the $30, spend the money. It's worth it. And you're subsidizing other people, but I don't want anybody watching this to think that I don't have any money and so Chille has all this knowledge and he's not going to share it with me. Absolutely not. That is not true at all. You don't have to give me a single solitary dime. I'll still send you everything I sell for free. Every single thing, every product I have. Now, only the stuff you can print at home. The hard copy one that I shipped from California with this fancy broccoli wad rubber band right there. This one right here, I cannot ship off to you for free. I wish that I could. And then the 5A cop card that comes out this next week. This is so dope, y'all. This is so dope. This is the apple of my eye right now because I finally have created something that will last long after I'm dead. And this is the 5A cop card. You get two cards when you get the 5A cop card. You get the driver and the non-driver. It's finally in stock. The non-driver card is in stock. It's a credit card, just like a hotel key or a Visa card. You can never destroy it. It's not going to peel. You're not going to have it fade. It'll always be the same, and it'll be along long after I'm dead. This is the non-driver card. I have the driver too. There was a misprint on the driver card, so we had to scrap them and start over. But here's the actual credit card. That's the actual credit card right there you're looking at. These are on pre-order right now. They're not even done for a week. But I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm super, super excited about it. But I don't want anybody watching to think, oh, I'm broke, and so I don't get to participate. You bet your butt you do. You bet your butt, 100%. You get to, just like you get to drive. Maybe you're driving a jalopy. Maybe you're driving something that's not expensive, but who cares? You're driving. You still get to travel across the United States. You still get to go from point A to point B. And there's no barrier to entry with me. Absolutely none. I've gained all this knowledge. I've become a constitutional law scholar for studying for decades about your rights, about the rule of law. The biggest one that you see all the time is number 4 on your 5A cop card. Number 4, where the cop says, request your ID and says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. Number 4. And he says, give me some ID. I have reasonable articulable suspicion because you're in this alleyway and I'm suspicious of you. So then in the yellow is what you say. I identify as good citizen officer and I plead the 5th Amendment. I do not give ID without probable cause. The blue is the actual law. Hibble versus Nevada, 2004, with reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they identify. The 4th Amendment says no ID is required without probable cause. And then number 5 and number 6 is where you tell the cop off, or the cop says, don't interrupt me. Number 6 is a very common one. The cop says, let me talk, don't interrupt me. While you're filming, right down here, I'm doing number 6. The cop says, don't interrupt, let me talk. And while you're filming, you say, my free speech is protected by the 1st Amendment, Houston versus Hill. It's your right to interrupt police. It is your God-given right to interrupt police. So get my products right now, and then let me know in the comment section if you got everything I sell for free. I mean, you purchase one thing, I'll give you everything.
Just so you're aware.
So you're aware, Captain.
Unless I have a witness putting her behind the car.
Unless I have a witness,
I'm not going to be able
I can't arrest anybody here. I can't.
Any arresting?
I can't arrest anybody. I don't get to arrest anybody.
But not to say that. I mean, I would assume that she's going to go to the hospital. You guys would transport her, right? Okay.
I mean, yeah. I didn't even talk to her yet.
You know, he hasn't even talked to her because you've been hogging her because you want to talk to a pretty girl because you're a douchebag pig. Straight up. And that girl may be buzzed. She may have been drinking, but she's not falling down drunk.
There's definitely alcohol in this.
She needs to pay a price. She needs to.
Yep,
she needs to face the reality of what she did drinking and driving. She has to pay for that.
Nice chilled wine.
This is where the Boy Scout cut open the airbag because he has to cut through that airbag, as you know. He couldn't have gone under it. He had to cut it open. Douchebag. David, check your email. Let me know if you got everything I sell for free, bro. Thank you for your order. I appreciate that. Got you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey in Texas. Jeffrey in Texas. Check
Did
your email.
any of you guys witness it?
We were down at the Hood Road maintenance gate, and we heard it.
You heard it.
Yeah.
When you guys got on scene, did anybody see her in the car, or was she already out?
She was just jumping out of it.
Okay, when you say she was just jumping out, did you physically see her in the driver's seat, like the door was closed and then it was opened, or it was already open when you got on scene?
But she was on our property earlier today driving the car, and we have a camera right there.
You have a camera right here?
Yeah, we got everything.
You got it on film.
You should be able to see it. We haven't gone back to check it.
Go back, please. Go back, check it. If you see the crash, if you see her getting out of the car, call dispatch and have them patch you through.
So now I want you to pay very close attention. He sends them back to go check the video surveillance, but he has not seen her on camera. I want you to pay attention here.
We haven't gone back to check it.
Go back, please.
Okay, so no one has seen the camera footage.
Go back, check it. If you see the crash, if you see her getting out of the car, call dispatch.
But no one has seen her crawl out of the car. No one has seen any video footage. Pay very close attention to that part right there.
And have them patch you through to my phone. Okay? I need a witness to put her behind the wheel so I can do my investigation. If I can't put her behind the wheel, I can't do the arrest.
Then he can't arrest her. So that's the goal. The goal is to arrest
you. Write down that information?
That's the goal.
Trudeau, the other guy? Perfect. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
He sends them packing to go and now. Okay, now watch this. Now he comes back here and he says, "Who are you on the phone with?" She's been drinking, so we know she's not sober. We know she's not 100% sober. There's alcohol on her breath. There's alcohol in her car. Nobody here endorses drunk driving. Nobody does. We've all lost friends and family from drunk driving. Nobody thinks that's okay. But we know that she's impaired. If you take a look at her, the firefighter standing in front of her dwarfs her. So she's small. The firefighter's a fair-sized woman. The woman in the nightgown here who just got into an accident alone and caused no damage to any person, didn't cause any damage to any other cars. Now he's going to walk up and say, who are you talking to on the phone?
Who are you on the phone with?
Her boss.
Boss? Okay.
He's pulling up right now.
So
okay, so that's the powerful lawyer who they've blanked out the lawyer's name, and I don't know why they did that, but they did.
I'm done with my crash investigation.
Put on your hazards.
All right.
Okay.
What vehicle are they in?
We'll see you in a second.
They're in a Mercedes, I'm guessing.
In a Mercedes.
All right.
Okay.
Mary, check your
Okay.
email.
Get out
Mary.
of the vehicle.
Okay, perfect.
Go
All right.
ahead. Go.
All right, do you mind hanging up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So, found your license in your wallet. Okay. This is the crash investigation. I'm done with my crash investigation. Okay.
Daniel, check your email.
There's a lot of inconsistencies here. Okay. So,
In terms of what?
in terms of just how this whole thing happened. Okay. So, I do have the odor of alcohol coming from you. It is faint, but I do have the odor of alcohol coming from you. There's odor of alcohol all over that car. The bottle that was open spilled
In the car?
all over the car. Okay.
I swear
So
to
this is where we're going.
There's
Okay.
no swearing
I'm
to
done with my
God
crash
anymore, honey.
investigation. I'm now starting my DUI investigation, which is a criminal investigation. Okay.
I know,
Let
but-
me advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given.
I do.
You
This
have
is
the right-
voluntary, but
You have the right to the
it's
presence and
not-
representation of a lawyer of your choice before making any statements and during any questioning. If
it's,
you cannot afford, Kara, can you let me finish, please? Because this is all adding to the indicators of impairment. Okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer,
I'm so sorry. If you don't let the cop talk over you, if you don't let him sit there and bloviate his trash to you, then that's an indicator that you're drunk. Really? Really? Hey, copper, I guess you and I have never met because I don't even drink alcohol. I drink once or twice a year total. I don't think I've drank this year in the year 2023. I don't think I've had a drink. So if you tell me that me interrupting you is an indicator that I'm drunk, you and I have never met, copper. Not only will I let you know how to read between the lines, I'll let you know that you're stupid, you're ignorant, and that you joined an evil, dark organization, that your goal is to arrest people, as you've stated 2 or 3 times now, and your goal is to ruin people's lives. You're not there to help anybody. You even communicated with others, hey, you know, I can't arrest her unless we put her in the car. Quick, find some evidence so I can arrest her. That's what he just said. If me talking over you is a sign that I'm impaired, well, you may want to check my blood because I'm not impaired. I don't do any alcohol or drugs. I smoke weed now and then. You might find THC in my system, but you're not going to find any sort of barbiturate or chemical or anything else in my system. So me talking over you means I'm on drugs? I don't think so. I don't think so, copper. Go to my website right now. Let me know, did everybody get the free stuff I sent off? I sent off a bunch of free stuff. Even people who didn't purchase anything, I still sent you free stuff. Check your email. Everybody, let me know if you got the free stuff. Sometimes people put the email address wrong. Joaquin earlier sent me the wrong email address. He put .con. I put .com. I fixed it for you, Joaquin. I want to make sure that you got everything I sell for free. You go to deletelaws.com. Go to deletelaws.com with the Z. I would appreciate it if you could purchase one thing. I think the cheapest thing I have is $8, and then I send you everything I sell for free. But I really want to get this indestructible one in your car because it comes with the fancy rubber band that goes over your visor. And I want to get this 5A cop card in your car. The actual 5A cop card comes out in about a week. And here it is right here. This is so dope. Look at that 5A cop card. It's a credit card that you carry in your wallet. It is so dope. I've been working on this for a couple months. You got it right there, Chris. You got everything right on, dude. You guys, listen, you don't have to spend any money with me. There's no money required here. I'd appreciate if you could buy one thing. If you could buy everything, that's great. Thanks for your support. It's most important, though, that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right when you talk to cops. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. If I give you this for free and then you contact me later and say, hey, Chille, Joaquin, you got it. There it is. Joaquin, how do you say your name? Joaquin? You put the wrong email address. I figured out your email address and I sent you everything for free. So the most important thing is you don't talk to cops. That's what matters to me. If you send me the video of you not talking to cops after I gave this to you for free, I'll feature your video on my channel. Like, it matters so much that you don't talk to cops.
You're entitled to the presence of statements and during any questions, not answer any questions. This is where we're going. Okay.
So now She's had a drink or two. Obviously, she's not falling down drunk. She doesn't have tremors. She's not wasted. She's been drinking, but she's not wasted. You can see that. Or the crash shocked her sober.
I'm done with my crash investigation. I'm now starting my DUI investigation, which is a criminal investigation. Okay?
I know,
Let me advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given.
I do. This is voluntary, but
you have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and during any questioning. If you cannot afford, Kara, can you let me finish, please? Because this is all adding to the indicators.
Can you let me talk, please?
Okay.
Can you please let me talk, Kara?
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence of a clinical lawyer before you make any statements and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be on free will. Any statement you make can and will be used against you.
Lloyd in Oklahoma.
You understand all your rights?
Check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, Lloyd. Thanks for contacting me, brother.
Are you willing to cooperate with me and answer my questions that I have regarding this incident? Yes? Okay. Can you please explain
Matif in West Covina.
how this crash happened?
Don't.
Because we have it on surveillance camera.
Did you just hear that?
Once again,
I'm so sorry. Did you just hear that? Listen.
Because we have it on surveillance camera.
But he doesn't. But he doesn't have it on surveillance camera. You heard him tell those people, go back and check the camera and see if we have her on surveillance, because I can't arrest her unless I can prove she was driving the car. That's what he just said to the other cops a few minutes ago. Now listen to what he says here.
Questions that I have regarding this incident? Yes? Okay.
She agrees to answer questions. Why would you agree? I'm sitting here showing you that way doesn't work anymore. That way doesn't work. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Why would you talk? Why would you agree to answer questions?
Please explain to me how this crash happened. Because we have it on surveillance camera.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. You lying jackboot thug pig. You're lying to her. He's lying. He's sitting there lying. He's sitting there lying as though that's respectable.
Okay, so once again, I thought I saw someone coming and swerving in front of me.
Okay.
Now she can be charged, if there is a surveillance camera of no one swerving in front of her, she can be charged with additional crimes because she talked.
Okay, so when you say that, which were you crossed over the line?
I was coming from this way.
You were going this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to go down.
Okay.
Like, where they live.
Do you recall ever crossing over the double yellow lines?
Well, I saw someone coming over.
When you say that, they were coming towards you?
Yeah.
Or they were next to you and they were cutting you off?
No, I saw them coming towards me.
Okay, so you guys were basically head on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, well, not like head on, but like
they're in the opposite direction, going opposite direction to you.
And I swerved over, and then, yeah. I mean, it may have been a presumptuous.
That's okay. You perceived the threat and you reacted to that.
But
that's
yeah,
normal.
that's what I mean. Is that I saw that and I was like, I don't know. I immediately reacted, and that may have not been right.
Well,
so just remember, Graham versus Connor, the Supreme Court said that police often have to make split-second decisions, but you don't.
Reaction, but
let me tell you this. I do these types of investigations for a career.
No, dude. You don't do these types of investigations for a career. You're a jackboot thug pig. You're the enemy of the people. You're the enemy of freedom. You don't do this for a career. You do this for money for you. You don't care about making the world a better place. You want to arrest her. You already told everybody there you need to arrest her.
I would much rather you hit shrubs in a tree than a vehicle head on at the speed that you're going and at the speed that they're going.
Look how nice he's being.
Yeah.
So that instinctive reaction to move out of the way is natural, and it is the right one.
Don't ignore him, though. Don't ignore him, pretty girl.
So
don't ignore
sit
him.
there and think that you should have just stayed where you were at, because you don't know, right?
I mean,
so he's being sensible.
Not necessarily.
No, I will be, but it's okay.
So
she thinks she's going to laugh it off that this jackboot thug pig doesn't want to arrest her, but we know he does.
I feel bad for, like, not wasting guys' time, but, like...
No, that's their goal. Hun, their goal's to arrest you, dude. You're not wasting their time. They're not done.
It was a stupid reaction.
I want you to look at the car. Okay.
I know,
look at the car. Just look at the car a second.
I
Don't talk. Just look at the car.
Don't
I
talk.
see it.
Just look at the
Okay.
car.
The car did exactly what it was supposed to do. This is why we have insurance. Okay.
I got it, but it's my boss's car, so.
And you know what? Your boss has insurance. Okay.
But that doesn't really help me.
No, it may not necessarily, but the fact is this: you're alive. No one else is hurt, killed,
So
or
he's
injured.
being humane and decent,
Yeah.
explaining
And
the
only
bigger
thing here is
picture.
property damage.
Just property
All
damage.
right.
Well, not. But it's
No,
fine.
don't say that. Don't
No,
say
no, no.
that.
I'm sorry.
I know
just,
you're being facetious, but let's even not even joke about that, okay?
Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But I've got some questions for you,
Okay. Sure.
okay?
But I'm not done.
Because you told me before that you were going back to work.
My
Now
goal is
I'm
to
not.
arrest you.
I'm gonna make a gander and say you're not driving to the office. You're driving to a house.
No.
You're going
It's-
to.
She
you
got
said
the
you're
food
dropping
out of the
off
car.
food.
You saw the bags of food
yeah.
she was
So
delivering.
I work as an assistant to
So
like a
another
personal
lawyer's
assistant.
name that they
Or
blocked
do you
out.
work at the law firm?
No, I work as a personal assistant.
Okay.
So he's still digging into her personal life, trying to see if she has a relationship with the guy who she works for. It's none of his business. You don't talk to cops. You invoke your Fifth Amendment
Work
right.
as an assistant to
Jacob something.
Like a personal assistant.
yeah.
Or do you work at the law firm?
No, I work as a personal assistant.
Okay. That helps paint the
And I
picture a
take
little
care of the
clearer.
dogs too,
Okay.
obviously. But
So you're like
assistant.
okay. That helps paint the
And I
picture a
take
little
care of the
clearer.
dogs too,
And she takes care of the dogs too.
Okay.
obviously. But
So you're
Obviously, but
like a nanny and all that. Do they have
it
kids
started
and
as
stuff?
a nanny, but yeah.
started off as a nanny.
Okay.
Long story short, yeah.
That's
Never hire a nanny that looks like that, just so you guys know.
Assistant type of thing.
Perfect.
And yeah, they're right down the road.
Okay.
So
So you were working. You went and picked up food and were coming back to the house, right? Okay. So help me understand the alcohol. Okay. The alcohol
that
was in the
from,
car.
honest to God, yesterday.
So she's sticking with the same story that the alcohol was from yesterday.
But I didn't. I know it's illegal to have an open bottle. I
Matif,
really
check
do
your email.
understand that.
Matif, check your email.
It's a simple ticket.
I understand that, and that's my own fault. But yesterday was my friend's birthday. I'm not proud of this, but it was my friend's birthday.
So now this story kind of goes funny right here. This is a funny story she tells here. This doesn't really make sense because she's lying and she started talking. So when she started lying, she had to keep the lie going. So she just starts adding new things to the lie. She's not proud of what? What are you not proud of? Why would you tell a cop you're not proud of anything? That cop's trying to arrest you. Why would you say anything like that to him?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did she say she had sex? Can anybody see what her words say?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Just because I was going on a date, honestly.
I had a drink.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why'd they blank that out? I don't know what she said. She said, I kind of had what because I was going on a date?
I'm not gonna lie.
Had a date?
Just because I was going on a date, honestly.
You were what?
I was going on a date, honestly.
Okay.
Honestly?
was
You haven't been
there.
honest yet.
That doesn't justify it, but
So you were drinking in the car yesterday?
no, I wasn't drinking in the car. Just right before I went to dinner, when I parked.
Tonight?
Christina,
Or
check
yesterday?
your
No,
email.
yesterday. So
Okay.
obviously, of course, it wasn't tonight. I'm working and
Manuel,
I just,
check your email.
Okay, so that was left over in the car, is what you're saying. Or is what you're trying to say.
I mean, it
Tara,
is.
be honest with me, okay?
Tara, be honest with me. If she's honest with you, if she talks to you, your goal is to arrest her. So why would she want to be honest with you? That doesn't make any sense at all. Her talking to you is a huge mistake.
I just.
You gotta understand from my perspective, okay? I do this for a living. This is my profession, okay? I'm able to draw connections and conclusions.
I did not get your email,
based off
Samuel.
of what you're telling me, based off what the physical evidence shows, okay? I need you to do the best that you can to help paint the picture clearly for me so I don't misunderstand something or confused or anything like that.
Okay, so let me jump in here real quick, okay? If a cop says to you that he needs you to explain things to paint the picture for him, he's trying to fill in the blanks to arrest you. If a cop is asking you for information about any sort of what could be considered a crime in any way, shape, or form, if he's asking you to fill in the blanks, he is trying to get you to fill in the blanks so that he can arrest you. Cop says, hey, can you tell me the truth? Can you just be honest with me? I pull out my 5A cop card out of my wallet and I say, actually, I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right. According to number 2 here, you're saying words to me. So while filming, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Any further questions abolishes your qualified immunity. Those would be the only words that I would say to the cop. Professional liar, says Top Rock. 100% correct. Do not engage. Do not engage. Listen, I'm giving away everything I sell for free right now. I would appreciate if you could purchase one thing if you can, but if you can't, I'll still give you everything. Check your email. A bunch of people contacted me, wanted free stuff. Chime in. Let me know if you got everything for free. I sent it during this live stream right now. Check your email. It's in your email right now. Go to deletelaws.com. If you don't have any money, go to the inquiry form and say, hey, yo, I need that stuff for free. You got it right there. Always writing. Right on, dude. You got everything. Listen, I would appreciate if you could buy one thing. If you can, please. If you can't, that's okay. I don't judge you. I have been down to $0 many times in my life, driving a car that was completely paid off. I wouldn't have been able to afford a car payment. I have been there myself. It is in your email. If you purchase something, it's definitely in your email. Check your spam folder, Carter's Technology. And Carter's, check for your email because I sent you everything I sell for free on top of it. Maybe I haven't got to your order yet, but I will, Carter's. If you ordered anything from me, it goes to your spam folder unless you ordered the pre-order 5A cop card or the hard copy trifold. That takes about 2 weeks to ship. So get everything right now. Get everything. Just get everything and have it.
Okay. Based off of what you're telling me, based off what the physical evidence shows. Okay.
I am. I just.
You gotta understand from my perspective. Okay. I do this for a living. This is my profession.
No, it's not. You're a pig, dude.
I'm able to draw connections and conclusions.
No, you're not.
Based off of what you're telling me, based off what the physical evidence shows. Okay. I need you to do the best that you can to help paint the picture clearly for me so I don't misunderstand something or confused or anything like that. Okay?
Sure.
Just ignore them. But the officer's over there.
No,
oh no. Here's where it goes bad, everybody. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Here's where it goes bad. Here's where it goes bad. Hey, Carter, drop your order number down in the comment section. I'll look you up or shoot me a contact. I don't miss a single person, not ever. Never. I give away far more than I sell, and I don't miss giving things away for people. So if you ordered something, I definitely am not going to miss you. It's 100% with me. I don't miss. So you'll get everything, dude. Guarantee it. You'll get everything. So, but here's where it goes bad. She decided not to comply, to not answer the phone. And he was having this nice conversation with this pretty girl wearing pajamas. And then when she took the phone call, he said, don't take it. He was enjoying the conversation and she should have listened.
So I don't misunderstand something or confused or anything like that. Okay?
Sure.
Ignore them. But the officer's over there.
No,
Are they here?
Okay.
Hang up the phone right now.
No,
Did you hear that? Hang up so he waited maybe let's count how long after she says hello here.
Are they here?
Okay, so let's see how long this whole thing takes. Now he's going to attack her. He's going to grab her, start to manhandle her, and start to hurt her. And he does hurt her.
Okay.
Sure.
24, 25, 27, 28, 29. Okay. She said no at 20:30 and picked up the phone.
Are they here?
Okay.
5 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Hang up the phone.
10
right now.
seconds.
No, I'm not.
11 seconds. At 11 seconds, he says to hang up the phone, and now he's going to physically attack her.
No,
Hang
don't.
up the phone.
No.
All right.
don't do that.
I
That's
have
not
enough to
fair.
place you under arrest for driving under the influence. Go ahead and
Are
turn
you
around.
kidding?
Yes,
No.
I do.
No, you don't. Are you kidding
Do not
me?
resist.
Don't
Hang up the
touch
phone.
me.
Do not.
No,
I will
don't
throw you
touch
on the
me.
floor.
Don't touch
Did you hear? I'm sorry.
Do not.
I will throw it on the floor. Hang up the phone, or I will throw it on the floor. She hasn't done anything to be physically attacked and thrown on the ground. She took a phone call. So you stand there and wait. She's not calling a gang in to try to kill all the cops. She just took a phone call from the guy whose car she just wrecked, who she works for, that she's afraid she's going to lose her job.
Kidding?
Yes,
No.
I do.
No, you don't. Are you kidding
Do not
me?
resist.
Don't
Hang up the
touch
phone.
me.
Do not.
No,
I will
don't
throw you
touch
on the
me.
floor.
I will throw it on the floor or throw you on the floor. Which did he say?
No, you don't. Are you
Do
kidding
not
me?
resist.
Don't
Hang up the
touch
phone.
me.
Do not.
No,
I will
don't
throw you
touch
on the
me.
floor.
I'll throw you on the floor.
Don't touch. Are you
Get on the
kidding? Ow!
Look,
Get on the floor.
look what he's doing to her.
Get on the floor.
Look
Get
what
on
he's
the
doing
floor.
to her.
Get on the floor right
Look what
now.
he's doing to her. Why is he doing that? Why is any of this necessary? Why do we as a society accept that this is something happening?
Get on the floor. Okay.
Ow!
You are obstructing the investigation.
Are you kidding me? Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Ow! Ow!
Jesus.
Told you you're under arrest.
Are you kidding me? Don't
Jesus.
touch me. Ow!
Look at
Put your
this.
hands behind your back.
No, don't.
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
Are you?
And you're
Look at the now.
Ow!
So
Don't touch
so now I want to show you guys something that you may not have paid attention to. Look at all the people who are standing around that find this behavior perfectly acceptable. Look at the scene. There's 8, 9 men all standing around watching him attack her. Instead of walking her over to a car, opening the back door and saying, I know you don't have any weapons, get in the back seat. Why does he have to attack her? How come he has to grab her? Why?
told you you're under arrest.
Look at all the people standing around as he throws this young girl on the ground and abuses her. Why do we as a society accept this kind of behavior from people who claim to be authority over us?
Are you kidding me? Don't touch me. Ow!
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Wow.
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
Are you?
And you're
So you figure a sensible person's going to jump in here, right?
Ow! Don't touch me.
Nope, a sensible person is going to come and help him.
Ow! Don't touch
Here's another person manhandling her, twisting her limbs, attacking her. He never said she was going to be attacked. She had no idea that by answering the phone, she would be attacked moments later.
What the is this?
Yeah, it's completely unreasonable that you're shackled like you are a dangerous serial killer. It's ridiculous. Like she's the Unabomber. This is crazy that we allow this.
Ow!
Now, the cuffs hurt. And that's just the scream you just heard right there. That's from the cuffs actually clamping down on her left arm because her right arm is free, still loose.
What the is this? Ow! Are you kidding? Don't touch me.
No, they're not kidding. It's very real. What they're doing to you.
Are you kidding me?
I got you, Jose. Jose in Utah.
This? Ow! Ow, what is this?
All right, go ahead and stand up.
Greg.
Hang on, let me lock him.
Why is this? Are you kidding me? Are you?
We're just trying to put you in cuffs. There's...
So look at this.
All right, go ahead and stand up, okay?
Hang on, let me lock him.
Why is this? Are you?
Why is this necessary? Why does she have to be thrown on the ground? Why does she have to have her wrists shackled behind her back? Why does she have to be rendered completely helpless? How come? Why do we have to be treated this way? And if you're not questioning that, then you're not really looking. Why does she need to be treated? Why does he get to attack her when she takes a phone call? How come he gets just to grab her? Why is that? No, they're not. They're very
We're
real.
just trying to put you in cuffs. There's no need to fight. Relax.
No, I'm so sorry. Let me interrupt again. He's not just trying to put you in torture cuffs. Torture cuffs are torture. Torture cuffs are torture. Torture cuffs are always torture. There's never been a time I've been put in torture cuffs where it wasn't torture. So you're not just putting me in cuffs. Check your email, everybody. See if you got everything I sent for free. I just sent off things to Ray, to Jose, to Hakeem, to Manuel, to Christina. Check your email. Everybody check your email. Carter, I don't have anything from you. Contact me through my website. Give me your order number. I'll make sure that you get everything. During the live stream, I give away everything I sell for free. I do it all the time because I want you to have my stuff in your car. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z. I want you to get this trifold in your car. I want it to go over your visor with this fancy broccoli wad rubber band. I want everything to go over your visor. Your insurance, registration, everything goes above the visor. Hands stay above the steering wheel at all times, or they could kill you. Check your spam folder if you ordered something from me and you don't have it. Get my products in your car. There's no barrier to entry. You can get them for nothing. You can get them just because I put the work out there and then it's available and I'll send it to you. I don't know what else I can offer.
Why is this?
Why is this? That's a fair question. Why is this? Ray James, check your email.
No need to fight.
Why? Ow! Ow! It's a joke.
Relax. Tara, we're just trying to put you in cuffs.
Just trying to put you in torture cuffs.
We're going to have you stand up in just a second.
We're just trying to torture you, Tara. That's all we're doing. It's just torture.
Let's go. Stand up.
It's just torture, Tara. Don't worry about it.
At least can I grab my Chanel bag?
Yep. And your phone and all that stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're serious. They mean it. This is the way they treat people. Yeah. Now look at this. Look how he's treating her. Just look. Look how he is treating. He's walking her to the car. She's in torture cuffs. Her wrists are being mangled. Look at the 4 full-grown men watching another man treat a woman this way, and it's perfectly acceptable because he's a pig. It's unbelievable to me. Now look how he look. Look at her. Look where her arm is. Take a look. Why is that necessary? Thanks for coming to the channel. Just take a look at where he has her arm. Why does she need to be treated in this way? Why does she need to be treated? I think the DUI laws are crap because DUIs have never been worse. If cops are cracking down is working, then why are they talking about putting alcohol steering wheels in all of our cars? Because I won't be getting a new car after 2024 because I'm not going to have a camera and a monitor in my car. I will not be buying any car from this year forward. The car I have and the car I use now, I won't be buying anything newer because of what they're doing with the cars, how they're putting surveillance in our cars. Because this isn't working anyway. Look what they're doing to her. And why are they doing that to her? Why are they doing that to her? Hey, thanks, Mark. I appreciate the super chat, man. God bless you. You know, I don't know if she may not have been arrested if she invoked her Fifth Amendment right. I don't know if that would have happened or not. But she didn't even try. She didn't even try. Oh, yeah. I mean, Nevada, blue walls of silence is spoken. Let's talk about why we as a society accept this, the blue wall of silence. What Nevada blue wall of silence is referencing right there, it's a very specific thing that he's referencing, him or her. What he's referencing is the 1994 Mullen Commission. We learned from the 1972 Commission on Policing, from 69 to 72, that cops were corrupt. They were lying. 100% of cops lie on reports. 100% of supervisors lie for subordinates. We learned that from the 1972 Knapp Commission, also available on Delete Laws for free. If you got anything from me during this live stream, check your email. The Knapp Commission and the Mullen Commission are both in there. But specifically what Nevada Blue Wall of Silence is referencing here is what the findings were of the 1994 Mullen Commission that happened from 1992 to 1994 that was led by federal judge Milton Mullen. And he gave a bunch of cops immunity, gave a bunch of deals to cops so they would tell the truth. And what we found was called the Blue Wall of Silence. That was first revealed in 1994 in the Mullen Commission. The blue wall of silence is that when a cop is being investigated, or a detective or a sergeant or a lieutenant or a major, whatever they can do to lift up their beta male little baby nuts and call themselves a major or a captain or a lieutenant, whatever they need to raise up their ego, it's all encompassed. If one of them gets arrested or charged, or there's any investigation into any pig, the other pigs will put up what they call a blue wall of silence, where there will be no communication. They won't answer a question. They'll say no comment. I don't recall that at this time. They'll never answer, ever, ever, ever. And that's the blue wall of silence in the 1994 Mullen Commission, that if you ordered anything during this live stream, or you requested anything from me for free, it's in your email right now. Right this second, you can read the Mullen, and it reads as though like it's for second graders. It is so easy to read. Go to my website right now. Get this 5A cop card on pre-order. I only ordered 1,000 of them. They are going to sell out. They will 100% sell out. The 5A cop card will sell out before Christmas. I guarantee it. It's an actual credit card. It's an actual credit card. This card will sell out before Christmas arrives. I should have got more than 1,000. 5A cop card. I'm texting right back now. This is going to sell out. This is going to be gone. The actual credit card version of the 5A cop card is going to sell out. I'm not going to have any more by Christmas. I guarantee it. So get your 5A cop card, get the pre-order now. If you need it for free, I'll give it to you for free. I sell it for $10, but I'll give it to you for free if you just reach out to me, and then you can print it up and laminate it just like I did this one. You want to have this 5A cop card in your wallet. This is the non-driver version. See, it says non-driver at the top. There's also a driver version. There's two different versions. So get my stuff from me. Just get my stuff from me. Like, I'd appreciate if you could buy one thing, but you don't have to. Thank you if you can. Some people are broke on fixed income. Some people are living paycheck to paycheck. I give it to them for free because they have to invoke their Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Yeah, you good citizen, my personal carry. You always have this 5A cop card in your wallet. Always, always, always. You don't leave the house without your camera and your trifold or your 5A cop card, because cops are trying to arrest us for everything. Yeah, did you get that? You got that bundle? I put them together. I bundled them. It was like you could get the trifold and the 5A cop card. I'm trying to get my products in your hand, whether you purchase them or not. For those of you who do buy them, thank you so much. But I'm trying to, let's go back now and watch her be attacked. Nice to see you, good citizen. Let's watch her be attacked. Let's watch her walk. So he's got her cuffed up. He already pushed her face into the ground.
I'm like, Chanel bag.
Yep. And your phone and all that stuff.
Let's go.
Look what he's doing to her. Look what he's doing to her.
Stop!
Look what he's doing to her.
I want a lawyer, please.
That doesn't
stop.
change anything. Get it.
Ow! Stop!
Wow.
Please stop!
Look at the thin blue line they put right in front of your face. Look how scared she is. Look at her face. Look at that thin blue terror line they have right there in front of you for you to look at. Look at that.
What are you doing?
This is how you get treated in America if you get arrested. 1 out of 3 people in America has been arrested. 1/3 of our population has gone through this. People often say to me, man, Chille, your channel's going to die one day. No, my channel's growing every day. 500, 1,000 people a day are signing up to my channel because.
Stop! I want a lawyer. Stop!
Congratulations, your lawyers are out there.
Are you kidding me?
Now, the lawyer who she works for is on the side screaming, stop talking. Did you hear it? Listen again.
Ow! Stop!
Stop talking and ask for your lawyer. That's what the high-powered lawyer who she works for is on the side saying. As I'm sitting here telling you, ooh, I can feel like I got to get my blood pressure down. As I'm sitting here explaining to you with all the passion and love I have in my heart, you can't talk to cops. You have got to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'll give it to you for no money. You talking to cops means there's a chance I'm going to cover your video. Every day I come on here, every day I talk to thousands of people. Every day I tell them, invoke your Fifth Amendment right. The high-powered lawyer she works for is on the side, screaming exactly what I'm telling you now. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Say you don't answer any questions without an attorney. I'm sitting here with you right now. I'm saying, I'll give it to you for free, bro. You're going to be sitting in the back of the cop car in torture cuffs, and you're going to go, man, that guy sat there on his podcast, and he sat there and said he'd give it to me for free. He sat there and said, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right. He sat there and said, you don't talk to cops. And here I am now in the back of this cop car. My wrists are pinned together. My shoulders are burning. So we saw just the torture cuffs go on. When the door slams home, when that door slams closed and you're locked into that car and your wrists are on some hard plastic and the cuffs are slowly but surely tightening, and then they strap you in with the seatbelt with the thin blue line in front of you, AC up high or heat up high to make you feel the most uncomfortable. As soon as the door slams closed, that's when it all becomes real. Watch her reaction when the door slams closed.
I want a lawyer, please.
It doesn't change anything. Get it?
Ow! Stop! Please stop! What are you doing? Stop! I want a lawyer. Stop!
Congratulations, your lawyers are out there.
Are you kidding me?
Got you, Robert. Thanks for the email. I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. You're going to come back around one day, Robert. Donna, your order failed. Donna, your order failed. I'm still going to send you everything, Donna. Now he's adding a charge of resisting. Did you hear that? I'm so sorry. So he attacked her for taking a phone call, savagely put her in torture cuffs, and now listen to what he says.
And resist.
And he's adding a charge of resisting after he easily threw her in the car and manhandled her. What a piece of shit. He's going to burn in hell. Robert in College Station, Texas. Check your email, brother.
A cap from the alcohol bottle was later discovered in the woman's shirt pocket.
Oh, so that means
Did you get the resist on there or no?
Now he's adding resisting because she's screaming because she doesn't want to be taken to a dungeon. Because she's screaming. She doesn't want to be taken away. Todd in Washington.
Okay.
All right. So
Todd in Washington, check your email, brother.
Absolutely.
Okay.
She will be before we get her down or take her down there.
And then Wellington or anyone involved in an accident has to get medical care.
Odin.
Yeah, I don't. With the damage like that, I don't want her in your care and have something go wrong. Number one.
Yeah.
And B, she needs to be assessed in New York.
Right. She needs to be assessed for damage. She was just in a rollover.
She's under arrest. She's in my custody. I can put her in the back of your rig. We'll follow and we'll go from there.
All right, come on, hon.
Check your email, everybody. I just sent off.
Okay, listen to me. Let me explain this to you.
Donna, your order failed. Try it again, hon.
Okay, I know you've asked for an attorney. Everything is procedural here. Okay, I have probable cause. Okay, listen. You have to get medically cleared. You're going to the hospital. You're gonna ride with them.
I'll go talk to your boss while my medics take you. Okay.
No,
I'll go talk to him.
I got your phone. Listen,
I have my phone though.
We have possession of your phone.
I
got some questions. I got some questions for you.
I know, but I know I'm entitled to my phone at least.
No, you're not.
Okay, so there's the question. Okay, here's a question. Now, you guys might look at this babe and be like, oh my God, you're not entitled to your phone. Why does she think she gets her phone? Let me ask you a more important question. Why don't you? Why don't you get your phone? Why can't you text your family and friends and tell them I'm going to jail? I've been kidnapped from the streets. Why can't you? There's been 0 attempted kidnappings from the police. 0. There have been 0. Nobody tries to take the person from custody. Nobody. 0 people. So you might watch this, and when I watched this originally myself, I was watching this without you guys, and I was thinking to myself, like, she doesn't, after I've been arrested dozens of times because I told the cops, get off of him, stop hitting him. Why are you beating on that man? You already got him before the camera phone existed, and I would be taken to jail for disorderly. Charges were dropped later. You can find my mugshot in Washington, Texas, Florida, Oregon, California. You can find my mugshot all across the country. If you find it, send it to me because I like to put it up on my community page. Why can't you have your phone? Why can't you text your friends and family that I'm being arrested? How come you can't? I mean, think about it in a different dimension here. Not the one that you've been programmed, not the box of which you've been planted in. The new digital era where everything's on video, everything's on camera. The only people who don't get access to those videos and cameras are us. The government has access to all the videos and cameras. So why can't you text your loved ones and tell them that you're going to jail? How come you can't? I mean, it's a fair question, right? I mean, it's a fair question. I don't know why in the world you can't text your friends and family. Why can't you? Hey, I'm in the back of a cop car. Let's plan on trying to murder these police and break me out of this. Is that, put a 1 in the chat if that's completely unrealistic. Put a 1 in the chat if that is complete bullshit. That if you text your friends and family, you're not saying, hey, get the bazooka and get the AK-47 and meet me at 4th and Main and let's blow all these cops away and break me out of the torture cuffs. That is not happening. Why can't you text your friends and family? Why do you have to be put in torture cuffs once you're in the back of a car? Why do they need to pepper spray you or restrain you? You should be able to kick and punch all the plastic in the back all you want. Why can't you? Why can't you have your phone? How come you can't? Let me know if you guys got, I just sent off 20 more emails to people. Let me know if you guys got everything I sell for free. I just sent off 20 more emails to people. I'm now going through the free list. If you guys could, please try to purchase one thing. I sent off 10 emails to people who didn't purchase anything. I don't care. Try to purchase one thing if you can. But you know what? If you can't, you can't. If you can't, you can't. If that $8.50 is going to rock you, and that's 2 cans of tuna, which is 2 days of food, don't give me a dime. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you don't have any money. And I know that. I know what that's like. I've been on the downside of advantage. I've been underneath of the bull and been kicked. I've been there.
You are not entitled to your phone. You are under arrest now. Possession of your phone.
So this is a fair question, and we all need to answer this collectively, that we should start to go after city councils where you're allowed to keep your phone if you're being taken away to a dungeon. You're allowed to text your friends and family and let them know. You're allowed to close up your affairs. Just real quick, I'm sorry for interrupting, but how many texts do you send every hour? How many people do you communicate with every 5 minutes? How often are you communicating with somebody on your phone? How often are you doing this? If I'm going to go see my neighbor, he knows I'm coming. If I'm going to go see my sister, she knows I'm on my way. If I'm going to go see my nephew, he knows I'm coming. How many people do we communicate with every 5 seconds? How often do you check? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Dark to light. Chille, I bought 2 with 2 different order numbers. Send 1 copy to your choice. Dude, thanks for your support. I give away far more than I sell, so I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful. Thank you so much. Let me check the orders and I'll send it to you now.
I got some questions. I got some questions for you.
I know,
okay?
but
Check your email, Paul.
I know I'm entitled to my phone at least.
Check
No,
your
you're
email,
not.
Paul.
You are not entitled to your phone. You are under arrest now. Okay, you are not
Are you
entitled to your phone.
serious?
I'm serious. That is how it is. Okay.
Cynthia,
So
your order
listen,
failed.
Your purse, your contents, and everything else. Do you want us to turn that over to your boss?
That's fine. Do
Okay.
whatever you want.
That's what we'll
Okay.
do. Okay?
Okay.
But this is the thing. Okay. I'm turning you over to.
I'm still
Fire rescue.
I'm still
Okay?
in custody.
They're gonna
You're
take you
still
to
in
the
my
hospital. We're
custody.
gonna follow you there.
Yep, we got to
Okay.
make sure you took a good hit, honey, and we need to make sure that you are okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a peek when I
Do you
walk.
actually mind removing her necklace, and we'll turn that over
Sure.
with them
Do you
because we don't
mind
have
if
any
I
other
do that,
jewelry.
honey? So you.
Just why does her necklace need to be removed? It is so preposterous that we're treated this way and that we also willingly accept it. We also willingly accept that this is what happens to us, and these cops are allowed to strip us of our jewelry, take your watch off, take his glasses. They took my glasses off me last time they arrested me so I couldn't see.
Because they might want to X-ray your neck and your head anyway. So that's probably a good idea.
Yep, there's a class.
Together.
Yep.
No, they're taking her necklace off her as though she's a child. That's what I'm talking about. They take total
Can you just
dominion.
make sure that they're good?
She's
you
crying
want to
now.
walk with them? Yes, sir.
You can hear her sobbing.
Can I put this in her purse?
So that's what I'm talking about, right? Why do your arms need to be shackled behind your back and you rendered completely helpless from doing any normal functions of a human being? When they're taking your necklace off of you, or they're taking your glasses off your face, or they're taking something out of your pocket, they're taking dominion over your human assets. They're taking dominion over your human behavior that you would normally do every day. If you want to take your necklace off, you just reach up and you take your necklace off and you put it like this. But you can't even you can't scratch your nose. Why do we need to have total dominion taken over us? If you say that you back into a car, you hit a car and then you drove away. You thought you hit a median or something. You thought you hit a light pole. You thought you actually just cranked your own car, but really you backed into another car. It's on camera. The cops show up to your house. Okay, cool. Are you going to get a ticket? No. You're going to go to jail, and they're going to take you to jail. That's what's going to happen. And so why do you need to go to jail? Can't they bring a fingerprinting machine right out? Can't you fingerprint right there on the phone? Because the last time I'm recently getting my Nevada license. I'm getting my license to be able to write legal papers here in the state of Nevada so that I can sue pigs on behalf of people here in the state of Nevada. And when I went to go get my fingerprints done, the guy pulled his phone out and said, "Let's do your fingerprints." And I said, "Excuse me?" And he said, "Yeah, just take your fingers and put it right here. There's a fingerprint." So if you have to be charged with a crime, why can't they just pull a phone out and just book you right there? If you're nonviolent, you're not a threat to society, you're not a threat to yourself. Why can't they just fingerprint you there on the side of the road? If you're going to be arrested and charged, how come that can't be like that? Why do you have to be thrown on the ground? We saw this with Donald Trump. Whether you support Trump or not, there was a big question in Atlanta as to whether or not he had to be booked through the prison system, whether he had to go down to the jail, be cuffed, go through the process of being booked like everybody else. Why do you have to go through the dungeon system if you're going to deal with the court system? How come you have to go to jail? Why do I have to go to jail? I'm just wondering, why is that our system? Oh, well, let me answer the question. It was rhetorical. You have to go to jail because they've created an entire industry of morons, dumb jail guards who guard skin for a living, guarding people's skin who are smarter and better than they are. That's a fact. The jail guards can't get a job anywhere else. They can't get a job being a cop. They can't get a job at a retail store. They can't get a job in sales. They can't get a job being a carpenter. They can't get a job doing anything. They tried to be a cop. They couldn't make it. So they take the next rung down, which is being a jail guard. So now the reason why when you get arrested, you have to go to Clark County Jail, where I sat in torture cuffs for hours and hours and hours as they processed me. You mean they couldn't just charge me, take a picture with their phone, fingerprint me right there and say you have a court date on October 22nd? Why couldn't they do that? I mean, it's a fair question, right? It's a fair question. Is that the Chuck Bronson? What's going on, Chuck Bronson? Chuck, when do I get my wrench back, bro? Now look, I mean, we may take it as something small, but as they take her necklace off of her, they're claiming absolute dominion over her person. She can't even be in charge of her own personal belongings, as though that chain, that little gold chain, is some sort of contraband or something that could hurt another person.
Together.
Yeah, perfect.
Look, you may mock her because she's beautiful, but she doesn't belong being treated this way. Nobody does. She broke the law. She did something wrong. We know that. She has to pay her price. This isn't the price. This is despotism.
I'll put it right in the purse.
Hello.
Okay.
How are you?
Can you just make sure that they're...
And now her personal property is being handed from one person to the next person. Maybe her dad gave her that necklace. Maybe that necklace has a lot of significance and meaning to her. Why do they have to take her property? Why does that necklace need to come off her? Why does she have to be torture cuffed? Why does she have to go in the back of that claustrophobic car? Why does he get to say, I'm arresting her, she's in my custody? Why?
They're good. Do you want to walk with them? Yes, sir.
So, I mean, I'm super happy for her, actually, that the paramedic, that the head EMT there came over and said, hey, sorry, pig, but she was in a rollover. She must have hit her head somewhere along the line, or at least had her brain jarred from hitting the airbags. We can't just let you take her and drop her off in a dungeon. But he never acted as though he was going to treat her in the way that he did. He just began to abuse her immediately. Immediately.
Can I put this in her purse?
As a result of the investigation, the woman was charged with DUI involving property damage.
I'm only going to show you a little bit of this. I'm not going to show you all of this. I'm just going to show you a tiny bit of it because this shows the death of somebody here. So I can't show you everything. So if you ever see someone losing their mind and they're being arrested and you guys are watching it and you're like, man, why is this person losing their mind? Why don't they just comply? Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to jail. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to jail. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to the dungeon, if you've been drug off to the dungeon in torture cuffs. Just put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you have not been drug off to the dungeon. Just put a 2 in the chat if you've never been drug off to the dungeon. I'm just curious here. Lots of 1s. For me, 1 in multiple states. It's like 6 or 7 states I've been arrested in. And I still have no felonious criminal record, any criminal record at all whatsoever. I did get shoplifting when I was 18 years old. I guess that is a criminal offense. But yeah, I don't have any sort of criminal record. And I've been arrested dozens of times, charged with felonies twice, multiple felonies, where I had to fight for my life to make sure I didn't go to prison. So most of the people here have been to the jail. Claudette, I'm super happy you've never been through the dungeon. Mingo, I'm super sad that you've been to the dungeon. So lots of people here have been to the dungeon. So the reason why people don't want to go to the dungeon in America is because you could get killed in there. It's the most dangerous place on earth for you. And you'll hear cops say stupid shit like, I have a right to go home safe to my family. The next time you hear a cop say that, say, so is that what you do? Is that what you do? Do you take people where they're going to be safe to go home to their family? Is that what you do? Because last I checked, you put people in torture cuffs, put them in a torture mobile, and drive them down to the most dangerous place in America for them, any jail. So the cops will say, I have a right to go home safe to my family. No, you don't, pig. I hope you burn in hell. I really do. I hope you burn in hell. You are the enemy. You are the darkness. You are the demon. You are the fear. And that's why I'm so mean to these pigs in person. People are like, man, Chille, you're so mean to pigs. I'm mean to pigs because they've taken me to the most dangerous place I've ever been to in my life dozens of times. A couple times I had to get physically violent and knock a mother out because he was going to, you have to, it's Lord of the Flies. You don't have a choice. So the next time a cop says to you, I have a right to go home safe to my family too, then say, is that what you do for people? Do you take people where they're going to be safe to go home to their family? Or do you take them to a dungeon and drop them off where they could be murdered, raped, killed, beaten, charged with multiple new charges of felonies for resisting? We're only going to watch part of this video. I can't watch it all. I'm going to have to stop it. So if you guys want to see the rest of it, I'll put the link down in the description. Go to my website right now. Avoid going to the dungeon. Get my trifold. Get it in your car. I give it away for free. If you can't afford the $8 one or the $30 one, just contact me and I'll send it to you free. Go to deletelaws.com. Delete laws with a Z. chilledeCastro.com. Go right now. If you go right now during this live stream, I will email you everything I sell for free right now. Like right this very second. I'll do it right now, including this fancy poster that I designed that took me a couple weeks of 10 hours a day, every day. This poster is the unedited history of the United States of America. And this right here, this is your lynching graph right here. And then over on this side, you have your prison graph right here. And then along this black line are every president we've had from George Washington to Joe Biden. Sorry, the semantics are a little off. And then along the top here are all the Supreme Courts that we've had. Every single Supreme Court that we've had since the inception of the Supreme Court. And then here's your first 10 amendments right over here. And then these are all the figureheads. These are the Supreme Court cases behind me, the cases up here. These cases strip away our fundamental rights. Now, I'll give you this poster for free, but don't think that you got it for free so that it doesn't have a value. If you print this poster out and you stick it in your living room, costs 25 or 30 bucks at Kinko's or whatever, people will stand around and talk about this poster for hours. You can have long discussions on history by using this poster, by putting it up in your living room, your kitchen, your dining room. This poster is awesome. And then behind me here, you have all the civil rights activists that helped fight for our rights in the 60s right through here. And if you can get all your kids to name all the civil rights activists, then I'm going to show you guys the game that I created. It's on the wall here. I've created a game coming out around Christmas. So, you know, every single person, you don't have to buy anything from me. I'll give it to you anyway. I would appreciate if you could buy one thing, but that's okay if you can't. I'll give it to you for free. That's how passionate I am about what I do. Like, this is all that matters to me in the whole world, is that I change this system with your help. I can't do anything alone. So please, everybody, make sure you get by there. Now, I'm only going to show a few minutes of this because this is going to show a murder. But you'll get to see what the guards did to him. This is really tough to watch. Just be prepared. I'm gonna have to stop it. Remember that, or YouTube's gonna hammer my video. Let me see if I got any orders coming in here. David, I think David, check your email. I sent you a bunch of stuff for free. David, check your email. Philip, I got some stuff coming for you right now. Brian, I got some stuff coming for you right now.
Starts now.
A former Richland County corrections officer is going to trial next week.
He murdered somebody. He stepped on him with his 300 pounds of weight and took his feet off the ground as he stepped on his neck. And the guy died.
Charged with manslaughter and reckless homicide. Thanks for joining us.
It was murder.
I'm Caitlin McCarthy.
I don't know why they call it. Let me drop the link down in the chat so when I stop this, you guys can watch it yourself. You guys hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. This is unbelievable.
The case is surrounding the death of an inmate who was being restrained by the officer. Now, that victim's family wants the other officers involved to also be held accountable. Investigator Mike Mason brings us new details. But first, we want to warn you, the video you're about to see is very graphic and may be disturbing to some viewers.
For years, Don Mold has been seeking justice in the death of his 28-year-old son, Alex Rios.
And I never referred to him as my stepson, okay? He was my son.
The family admits Rios had run-ins with the law and
admits he had run-ins with the law. You mean the cops, once they start targeting you, you can never get away from them? That's more like it. Let's be honest.
A history of drug problems.
But he had come home, he was trying to get cleaned up, and he was working every day.
But that all changed on September 19th, 2019, when Rios was arrested for an outstanding warrant involving a misdemeanor domestic dispute.
Okay, so let's stop for 1 second and talk about that. We've created laws in this country that if you call the cops on another person, someone has to go to jail. So he's arrested on a misdemeanor domestic dispute. So if he had punched her, it would be a felony. It wouldn't be a misdemeanor. So he's arrested on a misdemeanor domestic dispute. So people who lived together had some sort of falling out, and so he gets arrested for that. But what happens when you go to the dungeon? It's the most dangerous place on earth for you. There's no place more dangerous than the dungeon for you.
He was then transported to the Richland County Jail, and after several hours, video obtained from the sheriff's office shows Rios began shouting in his cell. That's when corrections officers tried.
So why can't he shout in his cell? Put him in a different cell. Why do we have to control every single aspect of a human being when it can't be done? You can't control another person. You can only kill them.
To place him in a restraint chair. But
so now he has to go in a restraint chair, which is literally torture. A restraint chair is literally a way for human beings to be able to torture other human beings. It's not a way to subdue somebody or control them or calm them down. It's a way to hype them up, to get their heart rate going as you attack them, and they die. This guy dies. He dies. Restraint chairs, people die. Every day, people die in America in restraint chairs. I thought they were to restrain people. No, they're to kill people. A restraint chair is to kill people. It's just a plain simple fact.
Officers opened his cell door. Rios bolted.
So he ran out of the cell door in a locked dungeon. He can't get out.
Video shows at least
so they're on top of the guy.
5 officers soon catch up with him.
So they're laying on him with all of their weight, and he weighs about 150 pounds. These cops are all over 200 pounds.
And what happens over the next 4 minutes?
So you see him put his knee in his belly? Did you see it? Watch this cop right here in the middle lift up his knee and drop it down in the guy's midsection. Look at his small little legs. Watch what his legs do when this great big pig on top drops his knee right into his gut. As another guy's holding his face and another guy's holding his legs. Watch.
5 officers soon
watch
catch
him
up
sit.
with him.
There he is. He's posturing up right there. Watch him drop his knee into the guy's stomach.
What happens over the next 4 minutes?
Did you see that? You heard it. You heard him go, oh.
At least 5 officers soon catch up with him. And what happens over the next 4 minutes is hard to watch. And we warn you,
I can't show much more.
Video is graphic.
So now,
Here's your taser.
Now they're going to tase him and electrocute him as 5 guys are grabbing him. So that means blood has to go to every different part of his body. He's not going to make it. He's going to die. Tase him? Why? Why? Go put him in a room and let him bang his head off the ground. Who cares? Let him freak out all he wants. You don't have to. If he was in that room freaking out and the door's locked, we're at 1 minute, 34 seconds here. Okay. Leave him right there. Let him freak out. Let him scream. Let him yell. Let him do whatever he wants. Leave him right there. He can't damage anything in there. Nothing's going to get hurt. Leave him alone. Just let him freak out. He's in a dungeon.
That's when corrections officers tried to play. The next 4 minutes is hard to watch. And we warn you,
knee drop.
The video is graphic.
Here's your taser. Tasing.
No, dude, take it off. Taser. I'm not even fighting him. Ow.
So next, the 300-pound guy will stand up. I mean, YouTube already may demonetize the video and then put it on the back burner and say that it's age restricted because I showed what they do in the dungeons here. If you show what they do in the dungeons of America, your channel will be deleted soon. Just a matter of when. So this 300-pound pig plus, he's going to stand up and put both of his feet on the guy's neck. And the guy dies in 7 seconds. He dies in 7 seconds. I can't show him die. He dies right here. When the cop stands up and puts both feet, he literally stands on him with both of his boots, both boots on his neck. It shows it. You can see it. Here's the link. I can't show it on here. Here's the link right here. There you go. There's the link right there. I just put it in there for you. Everybody now can watch this man have his life stomped away in front of his father. Everybody and their dog gets to watch this man die.
Back to the video.
So you see that? You can't see what's going on, but you see the man's left foot. He's going to put all of his weight. You can't see it. So F you, YouTube, leave me alone. Look, the foot's off the ground as all 300 plus pounds are on the guy's neck. He dies. He dies. He's dead. There is. He dies right there. He doesn't just die right away, though, just so you guys know. He doesn't just die right away. Nope. he had an ischemic. I always say it wrong. It's an ischemic stroke. ISAMI ischematic, something like that. Someone can spell it properly for me. I put it in the chat. He had an ischematic stroke, meaning that when there was, and I explained it when it was happening, when the cops are attacking multiple parts of your body. If I have, like, just imagine I have a giant ant right here. There's a giant ant right here attacking me right here, and another bumblebee attacking me right here. So you can see these 2 points, right? So if I have an ant and a bumblebee attacking me right here, then what will happen is blood has to go there. As soon as I'm being attacked here and here, blood has to go to that area. Every cell in my body has to receive oxygen. So if an ant is attacking me here and a bumblebee is attacking me here, my brain will send blood to both places. Now, if it's too big of an attack, like the weight of a man on my midsection or the weight of a man down on my leg, then my blood from my brain will be sent to those extremities. But the blood that's being sent to my leg, to my chest, to where they've tased me, to where they've punched me, blood has to go there to start oxygenating and healing immediately. The second you get a damage, when a bee stings you here, as you guys know, it fills up with what? Blood. Okay, so they put all the weight on top of him, and then they tased him so that his heart started to act erratically, and then he went to an ischemic stroke. And then 7 days later, after his body tried to live, he died. He died. I'm just showing you. I'm literally showing you. It's why you want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't want to go to the dungeon. You want to do exactly what I'm showing you. I mean, it's real. People see me get mad and they see my blood pressure rise. And I don't watch myself back very often, but I watch myself back now and then. I'll take a look at, make sure that my behavior is appropriate. And, so Brian L, I'm sending you a bunch of free stuff right now. James M, Brian M, and Brian L. Brian M, check your email. Let me see if I sent this off to you. Is it, and then I got Philip, I'm sending you a bunch of free stuff right now. You guys get your order in right now. If you order anything from my website, I will send you everything that I sell 100% for free. So Philip, that's going to you right now. Brian M in Oklahoma, Brian M, I'm sending you a bunch of free stuff right this second. I'm doing it with you guys live right this moment. I want everybody to get my stuff right now. Jimmy in PA, here's everything that I sell for free. That's in your inbox. Mr. L in Massachusetts, in Williamsburg, Massachusetts. Check your email. I'm sending you everything I sell for free right this second. Thank you for purchasing something, Brian. I appreciate that. Most of these are going to people who didn't purchase anything. That's okay. Get the stuff in your inbox. Get it in your inbox right now while I'm here. Take advantage of this opportunity for you to get my stuff for free if you don't have any money. I don't do this when I'm not live. I only do it when I'm live. So if you guys want my stuff, if you can order one thing, I would really appreciate it. But let me check my regular email now and just make sure that nobody sent me a word inquiry here. Eric, I just got your email. You're emailing the wrong email address, bro. You're in the wrong email. But if you would please, sir, try to email Delete Laws or go through my inquiry form. I got you though, Eric. I sent you everything that I sell for free. There it is. Dana Clark, I'm sending you everything I sell for free. Thank you for sending me your order, Dana. I appreciate that. I'm adding a bunch of free ones on here right now for anybody who contacted me and wanted free stuff. I'm sending you guys everything I sell for free. This is going to be Mark G. Check your email. I'm sending you my 5A cop card, my trifold. I'm sending you everything I sell for free. There it is. Yeah, Mark G. I got you everything that I sell for free. It's in your inbox right now. Check your spam folder, y'all. Make sure you check your spam folder. Let me switch email accounts here and see if contact at Delete Laws. I do have one. Tim M. Tim M, you wanted everything I sell for free, brother? Here you go, dude. Here you go. Here's everything I sell for free, dude. Coming into your inbox right now. There's for Tim right there. Let me see if anybody else. Oh, I got another inquiry. Cynthia. It's Cynthia. Don't worry about it, hon. Listen, I care more that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right and you don't talk to these jackboot thug pigs. Cynthia, there you go. Your email with all your free stuff is coming right now. Thank you so much. Linda said, I will order the credit card next month. Okay, cool. If you order the actual 5A cop card next month, that's great, but don't wait. Thank you for not waiting, Linda B. I'm sending you everything I sell for free. Is that right? Hey, KT, someone is saying that you're timing them out and you're making them mad. So KT is a vicious freedom fighter. She is vicious, and she's one of my main moderators, and I love KT. So make sure you guys get your order in right now. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anybody. I want to make sure that if anybody wants anything from me, that they. So this is Harold B. You're coming up on. It should be there, Harold B. Let me check your order number. I'm going to check your order number right now, Harold. In the meanwhile, Harold B, I'm sending you everything I sell for free. I'm checking your email right now, Harold. James Miller, I saw that you just ordered. I will be sending you. So it was October 3rd. Oh, Harold, did you order the pre-order 5A cop card? Let me see. Nope. Harold ordered the trifold. Let me take a screenshot of this real quick, Harold, and I'm going to send this into the factory. Thank you for contacting me, Harold. I'm sending this right now. Order not arrived, and this one's for you, Harold. So I'm literally sending in your order right now, dude, right this second. Just sending it into the factory to make sure that you get your trifold. That's what I'm doing right now. There it is, Harold. I just sent that in for you. Everybody check your email right now while I'm here and I'm live. Everybody check your email right now. Check your email. I sent you the poster. I sent you the 5A cop card. I sent you the ebook. I sent you the Mullen Commission, the Racist Origins of Gun Control, the Knapp Commission, the Wickersham Commission, the LaGuardia Report. I sent you the 5A cop card, print at home 5A cop card. I sent you the digital trifold so you have one on your computer. Print one out for your cousin, for your best friend, for your lover. Print these out. When I send you guys the 5A, when I send you the 5A cop card, or I send you the trifold and I send it to you, whether you purchased it or not, you print out multiple and you give them to your friends and family. Tell them that you got them a nice gift. They don't have to know the gift came from me. Get them in your friends and family's cars so that I'm not covering their video of them being killed. I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm not wrong. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm not wrong. If you could end up looking like this, if you talk to cops, you could end up looking just like this. Put a 1 in the chat if this could be you, for you talking to cops. And you heard that lawyer in the background where the babe was getting arrested, and he was saying, don't say anything else. Tell them you want your lawyer. Stop talking. Tell them you want your lawyer. I'm showing you how to do it now. And up front. If you order anything from my website, please, if you could purchase one thing, it would mean a lot to me because I give away mostly for free. But if you could purchase one thing, that would mean a lot to me. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z. If you purchase one thing, I will send you everything I sell for free. Every single thing that I sell for free will come into your inbox right now. Let me know if you guys got that. I just sent off 20 new things. Let me know in the comment section if you guys got it. I even checked the WordPress inquiry to make sure that anybody who contacted me wasn't, here it is, inquiry form. I got 2 more from Christine. Christine, I got this for you coming right now. Here you go, Christine. I'm forwarding this to you right now. Christine, this one is for you. I'm sending you everything that I sell This is a free one, so no problem, Christine. Thank you for contacting me though and telling me, hey, look, I don't have any money right now. Because if you don't have any money right now, that's the time you want to get everything for free, so that you don't end up Yvonne living paycheck to paycheck. Got you, Yvonne. I got you. I understand that. I've been there myself. I've been there. I've been right where you are, Yvonne. So this one's for you. That's coming out to you right now. Anybody else? Here's another WordPress. This is from Eric C. So this is another free one. No problem, dude. Listen, thanks for reaching out and letting me know that you're struggling right now. I mean, I appreciate it, dude. Like, get my stuff in your car. And this one is from William R. William, your email address would dictate that you could probably afford to buy one. That's okay though, dude. I still sent you everything I sell for free. There it is. I got about 40 more. I got about 40 more people who requested free ones. So there those are. Check your email right now. Check your email right this second, if you would, please. Check your email. Check your email, everybody. Harold, I sent in your information to the factory, and that was a trifold that you ordered. So I'll have that trifold to you.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Oh, I don't do political talking heads, people who are Republicans and Democrats. I don't play that game because they're both so full of shit. Neither one of them care about us. They care about towing their party line.
And anger over more insight on a story of death and mystery and anger over an apparent lack of good police work and accountability in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm talking about the story of Dexter Wade, who we now know was killed less than a half hour after leaving his home back in March. But his family only found that out this month. Wade was struck and killed by a Jackson police car, apparently, as he tried to cross a highway nearby. And even though police knew exactly who they hit within days of that accident, officials say, his mother, Betterson Wade, would spend the next 7 months. She would spend 7 months looking for her son. It wasn't until 172 difficult days after Betterson last saw Wade that they came together again, this time at his unmarked grave in a state-run cemetery. NBC's John Shoup is the reporter with this story. John, we're glad to have you with us today.
Hey, Gregory, your order failed. I know you ordered a hard copy. Your order failed. So I'm going to send you everything for free in your inbox. But if you ordered something hard copy, then that means you definitely want that. So try to put your order through again, Greg. But I'm still going to email you the same thing you bought hard copy as a digital.
Today, it is... the details here are just extraordinary, right? Because essentially what happened here is this 7-month-long mystery for this family, despite police apparently, according to official accounts, knowing for months who they hit, where he was buried, and not reaching out to the family. How did this happen?
That's one of the questions that we have, is how exactly it happened. But we know some details and a sketch of what happened. It began, as you mentioned, on March the 5th when Dexter Wade, he's 37 years old, left home and never came back. It turned out not far from home, not long after he left, he was struck and killed by an off-duty Jackson police officer. A coroner's investigator arrives at the scene, takes his body back to the examination table, finds a prescription bottle of pills that has his name on it. The coroner's investigator calls the hospital where he got the pills, gets the next of kin, who's his mother, Betterson Wade, and forwards that information on to the Jackson Police Department's Accident Investigation Squad. Meanwhile, the mother, Betterstein, has no idea that any of this has happened. On the 14th of March, reports him missing to the missing persons unit, and for months is checking for updates and searching for him and gets no answers. Meantime, it's not clear why, but she was never told that they had him in the morgue the entire time. So ultimately, someone figured it out.
So the cops hit him in their car. The cops hit the guy in the car and then never told his family.
The Jackson Police Department and let her know. And that's when she realized that while she was looking for him, they had assumed in the coroner's office that he was unclaimed and arranged for him to be buried in a pauper's field. And so as you showed the pictures just earlier, a minute ago.
In a pauper's field? I'm so sorry. Can someone help me?
That moment came in the morgue the entire time. So ultimately, someone figured it out within the Jackson Police Department and let her know. And that's when she realized that while she was looking for him, they had assumed in the coroner's office that he was unclaimed and arranged for him to be buried in a pauper's field. And so as you showed the pictures just earlier, a minute ago, that moment came a couple of weeks ago where she finally got to see the grave marked only with a number of where her son is buried.
I know, John, that you and the team pieced this together from interviews with his family, the coroner's investigator, court records, documents provided in response to your request, a crash report, incident reports, other documents, office records. I mean, so much of this, it took a lot of putting some puzzle pieces here just to get, I think, some sense of what happened. And yet through it all, as of tonight, have you gotten any response from the police department itself?
None. As soon as just before leaving to come talk to you, I was reaching out to the city. They're preparing some sort of response, but I'm not sure that they fully comprehend of how this mistake was made. We have notes, internal notes and documents that show what they knew. It's just not clear yet about why it was shared.
What does accountability look like for this family? Just quickly, John, what does that look like?
What does accountability for this family look like? Just quickly.
For Betterstein Wade, the mother, is just somebody to acknowledge that there was a mistake. She can accept if an accident was made, but just an acknowledgement and an apology.
Okay. You know what I think? Can I tell you what I think? I think the cop who hit the guy with the car murdered him. That's what I think happened. I think that the cop who hit this guy, Melvin, I think the cop murdered him. I think it was a murder. And then they covered up the murder with no investigation. And then if they notified the next of kin, then the next of kin would have said, well, what happened? What's the investigation results? And then they would have found out that there was no investigation. And so instead, they hid the guy's murder. They hid the death because the cop who did it murdered him. That's what I believe. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the cop murdered him with the car. How could you not? Why would they sweep this under the rug? So I looked up what a pauper's field is. It is a grave paid for. A pauper's grave common is a burial for unknown or unclaimed or indigent people. Indigent people. What does it mean to be married as a pauper? A grave paid for at public expense. The deceased person's family could not afford one. Sounds like murder to me. It sounds like the cop who did this murdered him and then they covered it up. That's what it sounds like to me. Why else? I mean, I don't really understand. Why else? I don't really understand. It's just hard for me to understand that. How can they say that? It's just so confusing to me. If a cop killed somebody with a car, who did the investigation? Because right now what we're all up in arms about is they never notified the family. How could they never notify the family? Why would they never notify the family? That's what we're concerned about right now. What I'm concerned about is how'd the guy get hit by the cop car? Who did the investigation for the guy that got hit by the cop car? What were the findings of that investigation? What the camera footage show? Was there any ring camera in that area? Or they waited long enough so that if your ring camera did record it, by now it's recorded over it because every 3 days the ring camera goes over the recording that was there on Tuesday by Friday. If it happened on Friday, the ring recording is gone by Tuesday or Monday. I think the guy was murdered by the pigs and they hid the murder. That's what I think. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't agree. I just want to see what people think. I just want to see what people think. So let me read off some orders here. Michael, I sent you off everything that I sell for free. Rich, Gregory E, your order failed. I know that you ordered that 5A cop card. I only got 1,000, so they're going to sell out. They are going to sell out. So Greg E, Gregory E, let me give you the Gregory in, because you're going to be waiting for your 5A cop card, and you'll be like, why didn't he send my, and just so everybody knows, I don't miss an order. Nobody gets missed. If you didn't get your order and it's been 2 or 3 weeks, contact me and be like, yo, I didn't get my order. I will make sure you get your order. I am a freaking psychopath about this. If you didn't get your order because it fell through the cracks at the factory or the mail messed up and it went to apartment B instead of apartment C, you will not be skipped. I will not miss you. I give this stuff away for free. So if you paid me money, I will not miss you. I will not miss your order. I swear to God, I will not miss you. So if you didn't get your order and it's been a few weeks, just contact me and be like, yo, I didn't get my order. I'll make sure that you get your order. If you can't tell, I kind of got a little OCD about it, right? I'm bringing in affiliates. I'm bringing in other people who are reporters and activists to move the trifold and giving them permission to give it away for free as well, so that more people can get the trifold in their car, so that more people have the 5A cop card on them. I'm giving it to affiliates and telling my affiliates, you're more than welcome to give it out for free digitally. I can't give away the hard copy for free. You have to order this one. But Greg E. in Arizona, your 5A cop card, the hard copy, it failed. So you'll be waiting on that. And then you'll be like, yo, why didn't you send me my 5A cop card? Your order didn't go through. It just messed up. Maybe my back end on my website sometimes has glitches and stuff, but you got to make sure that you have my products in your car. You have to make sure that you have my products. Don't walk around without the 5A cop card in your wallet. Don't do it. I mean, they're hiding on the side of the road to get you. They're hiding on the side of the road to get you. I mean, and by the way, let me just show it again, because I'm just so proud of this work. That's the 5A cop card in its final form. It's a credit card, just like a Visa, just like a MasterCard, like your hotel key. The letters will never peel. The color will never fade. I mean, the color will never fade. The color might fade, but it's not a sticker on a card. It's an actual card with everything in there. These are on pre-order right now. I only got 1,000. So if you want one, you better get one now, because they're going to sell out. These are going to sell out. These are going to sell out 100%. These will sell out. These are so badass, especially, and here's the driver card. I mean, it is just so badass. Look at that. So there's the driver card. I showed you the non-driver card. Order now, and I'll give you everything I sell for free. I'll give you everything I sell for free anyway. But I mean, I appreciate if you could buy one thing. It would mean a lot to me. I would appreciate that. Mississippi man ran over.
Dade police lieutenant is pulled from the roof of a home after a tense and lengthy.
So
a former Miami-Dade police lieutenant is pulled from the roof of a home after a tense and lengthy standoff. Her ex-colleagues taking her into custody.
That's her on the right. You see her on the right there? On the right? You see her on the right? That's her. The woman laying on that roof right there on the right, that's her professional pig pictures right there. That's her professional piggy pictures right there on the right-hand side. And why do they look at these guys dressed up like G.I. Joe loser in America? Look at them with their army military gear in the United States. Look at this thing they've set up over here right above the square. Look at that. For officer safety. Everything's about their safety, not about our comfort or our rights.
A former Miami-Dade police lieutenant is pulled from the roof of a home after a tense and lengthy standoff. Her ex-colleagues taking her into custody after police say she shot at her ex-boyfriend, who is also a former law enforcement officer.
It included police sharpshooters and negotiators. Police used multiple tactics to get her out, causing a lot of damage to the home that you see behind me. Now there's a massive white tarp that's covering a majority of the destruction. Fernandez is in custody, but she didn't go without a fight. The sounds of power tools echoed through this quiet Southwest Miami-Dade neighborhood Friday night. It's the aftermath of a standoff that left this home with serious damage.
It was just really tense here all day because everyone had to be in their homes. We couldn't leave. We really didn't know what was going on.
Heavily armed members of the special response team used negotiation tactics and methods like dropping tear gas and deploying a robot to get Fernandez out.
There were moments when she appeared that she was going to be cooperative, and then she would not be cooperative. During that time, there were also shots fired in that house by Ms. Fernandez.
After more than 12 hours, police pulled Fernandez out of the attic where she was hiding and took her into custody.
They would eventually find her hiding in the attic, cutting a hole in the roof to pull her out, and they say she put up a fight till the very end.
A former police officer cuffed and arrested, accused of shooting at her boyfriend and then barricading herself inside a Southwest Miami-Dade home with a gun.
She barricaded herself in this residence and refused to come out and comply with the demands of the officers.
Police identifying her as retired Miami-Dade Police Lieutenant Evelyn Fernandez. They're not saying who this home belongs to, but it took a beating as the Miami-Dade Special Response Team tried to get her to surrender. A cell phone rolling as she was pulled from the attic through the roof of the home. According to police, this all began Thursday evening around 6:30 with reports of a shooting in Southwest Miami-Dade.
Girlfriend shooting a complainant's white F-150. The subject is in a gray Jeep.
Police getting a shot spotter alert and a call to 911.
A gray Jeep, female driver, armed with a gun, chasing a white pickup.
Then late.
She's a cop and she doesn't think the rules of the law apply to her. She's chasing her boyfriend, shooting at him. One car to another. What a psycho.
Last night, police getting word.
I mean, that doesn't even look real. That looks like a miniature set, doesn't it? And look at the G.I. Joe losers in their army vehicle.
That Fernandez was holed up in a home in the area of Southwest 174th Street and 142nd Place. The special response team spending hours trying to get her to surrender, but she wasn't having it. They broke down the windows and the doors, sent smoke.
They broke down the windows and the doors of somebody's house. They couldn't wait her out. They had to go in and get her like a rat in a hole. I mean, she's obviously mental. I'm not making excuses for a pig who's shooting people in the streets, but I'm just saying, look what they did to that person's house. That wasn't even her house. She had fled to a random house, remember?
The area of Southwest 174th Street and 100.
Listen to what she says the cops did to this house.
142nd Place. The special response team spending hours trying to get her to surrender.
The special response team looks to me like you sent the military in, is what it looks like to me. That's not a special response team. That's a military response. That's not one person wearing a pair of jeans and a t-shirt with a shield. That's an army in front of that person's house. And you wonder why she didn't just walk out.
Surrender, but she wasn't having it. They broke down the windows and the doors.
They broke down the windows and the doors.
Smoke into the attic and had.
They put smoke into the attic of the house. The house is ruined forever.
A robot searched the home.
They got a robot dog. You see the robot dog?
In addition to resist.
Look at the robot dog they got. They're using the Boston Robotics on us now. The same thing. How many people saw Boston Robotics? 14178. I'll check that out 1 second. How many people watch, what is it? Boston Robotics? Is that what it's called? Boston, what's it called? I'll check. I'll take care of you, Carter. 14178. They're using that same dog on us right now. That's just crazy. We're seeing it happen right in front of us.
In a white pickup.
Then late last night, police getting word that Fernandez was holed up in a home in the area of Southwest 174th Street and 142nd Place. The special response team spending hours trying to get her to surrender, but she wasn't having it. They broke down the windows and the doors, sent smoke into the attic, and had a robot search the home. In addition to resisting, they say she also fired shots inside the home. This isn't the first time a rocky relationship involving Fernandez has made the news. In 2016, her ex-boyfriend, former Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Alvarez, was arrested after allegations of domestic violence. Months later, she was arrested for allegedly breaking into his apartment. Now this.
This chick's a psycho. They've known she was a psycho for a very long time, and she's still a psycho. Why was she allowed to be a pig? Because they don't care about us. They don't care if there's a psychopath on the job. They don't give a rat's ass about you and me. They only care about themselves. Carter, check your email, brother. Carter, check your email.
The standoff in Southwest Miami-Dade lasting some 14 hours. Fernandez is headed to jail.
She resisted arrest until the last moment that we placed handcuffs on her.
While police say the boyfriend who was shot at yesterday is also a former police officer, they're not saying which agency he worked for, and they're not releasing his name at this point.
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. It's a cop dating a cop. They're driving through the streets of Florida, shooting at each other, or one is running from the other. This psycho has done the same psycho stuff before, and nobody warned us. Nobody told us we got a loose cannon over here. Nobody ever said anything to us. Carter, check your email, brother. Check your email, my friend, if you would, please. Check your email, Carter. I want to make sure you got everything I sell for free. You guys, during this live stream, I give away everything I sell for free if you don't have any money. There's no, that's the best way to say it. If you can't afford anything, just hit my inquiry form on Delete Laws and say, yo, I need that trifold. I'll send it to you. If you guys can afford to buy one thing, I would appreciate it if you could purchase one thing. If you can purchase everything, that's amazing. And some people have bought a couple of things. I really appreciate that because I spend most of the day giving away free stuff, but I don't mind. I don't mind. If I get the video of you using your Fifth Amendment in the trifold and I get a video of you doing it, it was so, Carter, I just emailed it to you, brother. I guarantee you, I just emailed it to you. 100,000%. Like I looked up your order number and everything. Guarantee it's in there, Carter. I guarantee it. I don't miss a single person ever. Not ever, not ever, not ever. Never. So if you guys order one of my products and it doesn't come in the mail, just hit me up on email and be like, yo, I didn't get my product. Come to my live stream that I do almost every day and give away all my products for free and say, hey, I didn't get the product. I'll get it to you. There's no doubt. Does anybody here doubt? Put a 1 in the chat if you have absolutely zero doubt that I'll get you your product. I will get you your product. I will get you your product. Oh, thanks a lot, Carter. Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. Carter, you got everything? Cool. Okay. Okay. So Carter did get it. Anybody else, check your email. You got to go to my, so Tito said he doesn't have any money right now. Bro, it's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. Go to deletelaws.com. Don't email me directly. Go to deletelaws.com. Go to my inquiry form on deletelaws.com. I'll send you everything I sell for free, bro. If you can donate later, great. If you can't, okay. Yeah, Leland, same thing for you, man. Same thing for you, Leland. If you can purchase one thing, that would be awesome. But if you can't, hit my inquiry form on Delete Laws and I'll send it to you for free. You know, it's totally cool. It is. Oh, is that how you say it, Mark? Thank you so much. Can someone help me pronounce that? Ischemic. It's ischemic because it's IZ. I know that when I did the research for this originally on George Floyd and trying to figure out how he died when he was on drugs. And then they put all those pressure points on his body, put the knees in his neck, and then the blood tried to, so what happens is your blood tries to pool. Your blood is always trying to pool. I'm not sure if you guys know that or not. My grandma, who passed away from cancer at 62, when they had her on her hospital bed was doing this. And I was going, why is my grandma's hospital bed doing this? Why can't I just hold her hand without her hospital bed doing this? And the doctor explained to me when I was 20 years old, I wasn't 21 yet. He said, your blood is always trying to pool. If you leave your blood in one place, it will pool. So if you stick a pressure point into someone's body, then the blood will pool there. And so if the blood pools there, then you're not getting oxygen. Oxygen has to be able to flow in and out. That's why for really overweight people and for people like myself who have high blood pressure, what happens is your body's trying to oxygenate every cell. So if you're 400 pounds, your body is trying to get oxygen to the cell up here. And maybe it can't get it there because the rest of your body needs blood. That's why you'll often see on really morbidly overweight people, little parts of their skin will be brown or black or purple. It's because parts of their body are literally not getting enough oxygen. And so they're putrid. So same thing here. An ischemic stroke. That's what happened, is an ischemic stroke. You guys were watching it, man. This is why you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. This is why you have to listen to what I'm telling you. You have got to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. It's there, Mike. I promise. I give you my word. I give you my word. Okay, Trinman 922. I got you right now, brother. I got you right now.
People who frequently believe they are correct often become more assertive, leading them to abuse their authorities, resulting in situations spiraling out of control. However, what occurs when these actions backfire? and the person who was initially right finds themselves arrested.
No, I didn't. I don't know who called you. I didn't call you.
Jail. Put your leg in the car.
There are two instances where individuals who were actually right ended up getting arrested. The first case involves a woman who initially called the law enforcement authorities for help, but terminated the call due to arguments coming from the speakers. The police became concerned and tracked the last known location from the call's ping.
We covered this.
Upon their arrival, the woman refused to acknowledge that she had called them and claimed to be home alone.
I covered this video.
Unfortunately, her dishonesty and refusal to provide information only exacerbated her situation.
Got you, William. William in Georgia.
Police department.
William in Georgia, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free.
Police department, open the door. We're not leaving. Come to the door.
Right on, John Paul.
Open the door.
John Paul, check your email, brother. Everything I just sell for free is sent
I have
to
to go to work. No, I have to go to work.
Okay.
I'm not willing to be late for work.
Okay, what's going on?
I have to. Nothing. Nothing. I have to go to work. I don't even know why you guys are here. Get away from me, please. You're making me feel. I want the chief of police here.
Okay.
Whoever the supervisor is, I want here.
Okay, he's coming.
So she loses her mind quite a bit here, and she didn't need to go to jail, but they arrest her anyway.
Okay, I have to go to work. I don't have time for this, sir. I have to go to work.
So you called him.
No, I didn't. I don't know who called you. I didn't call you.
What's your phone? Who's in the apartment with you?
Me?
Okay, who else?
Me?
Because there's someone else.
I have to get ready, sir.
Okay.
I have to go to work. I have to go to work.
We got a call.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the number that called 911.
I actually have two different numbers on my
That's
phone.
the number that called 911.
Oh, you're right. It was.
They needed some help.
Okay.
So that's why we're here.
I have to go to work, y'all. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I'm not talking to you. I'm not speaking to you. I have to go to work.
Who else is inside?
I have to go to work. You guys are going to cause me to lose my job. Please let me go to work. There's no one inside. Please let me go home. Please. I have to go to work. I have to go to work.
Is it me, or does it look like her shirt is popping open?
Sir! The fuck are you?
Was that so weird? Was that so weird? I mean, are you guys getting the same thing I'm getting on my screen?
Who else is inside? Okay.
Whatever they're blue.
I have to go to work. You guys are going to cause me to lose my job.
That looks so crazy, doesn't it? Looks like her shirt's ripping open.
Let me go to work. There's no one inside. Please let me go home. Please. I have to go to work. I have to go to work, sir. The fuck are you doing? Oh my God, stop! Get the fuck away from me. Stop! Get the fuck away from me.
So the guy's just standing there. For the love of God, look, he hears his girl freaking out with her, looks like her shirt's popping open. And then the guy is just standing there. He came out with aggression. Then he took 2 steps back into his apartment. Watch.
I have to go to work, sir. The fuck are you doing? Oh my God, stop!
Okay, so he can't, look, he's 3 feet outside of his apartment door. Watch.
Get the fuck away from me.
He takes 2 or he puts his hands up. See his hands open palm? He has open palm. His palms are open. He's not trying to fight anybody. When the palms are open, just do we agree on this right here? Do we agree? When I'm doing this, I no longer want to fight. Hands are open. Hey, I didn't know what you were doing to my wife. That you see his hand? You can see his hand? You see his hand just like my hand. Do you see it? This means I don't want to This means I want to fight. This means I don't want to fight anymore. I'm kind of giving up here. I'm backing down. Okay. Okay. So now he has even calmed down and he dropped his lower hand down. He was just standing there and they shot him with a taser. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if this is unacceptable. Marcy, John Eagle, what's going on, Playboy? John Eagle is one of the best editors on YouTube. He does such a good job when he breaks down videos. I always like promoting him. What the fluck? I mean, what the fluck are we looking at here? You came outside because you heard guys screaming at your wife. You calm down, put your hands up, back down like this, and then they shoot you with a taser anyway. What kind of system is this? What kind of system is this? This is dog shit. You don't get to shoot people with a taser as they're standing inside of their home. He was standing in his own home. He came out because she was losing her mind. He was concerned about his partner. And the cops are going to show that they don't give a shit about anybody or anything other than getting their arrest. I've already covered this video, so I've already seen this. They tase him as he's standing.
My baby's in there! My baby's in there! No, sorry, I'm sorry.
Look at these jackboot thug pigs. Look at this. Look at this. This is the state of America. And you guys, people wonder why I come on here every day and I give away everything I sell for free. When you deal with the pigs in America, if they say, hey, give me some ID, the first thing you do is you start filming. I started filming because the 5A cop card says right on it, cop cited or citing, pull out your camera and start filming. I'm just following the instructions. And then the cop comes up and says something to me. Any words he uses, I then say, I plead my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And the cop says to me anything, I'm moving very slowly. I'm talking very slowly. Everything I do with that jackboot thug pig is done very, very slowly. I'm not going to scream and yell. I'm going to raise my voice in the proper arenas, in the city council meetings, at the county commissioner meetings, at city hall. I'm going to raise my voice in places where it's appropriate. And then once I've dealt with that jackboot thug pig on the scene, I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I've invoked my First Amendment right. I've stated out loud that this is a police protest. Then I may start to assert my rights, number 5 and number 6 on this card. You tell the cop off using vulgar language. Cop says he's going to charge you with the crime, number 5. While filming, I say, my right to free speech is protected by the First Amendment. It says it right there on the card. You can see it. My right to free speech. And then there's the law right under it. First Amendment, Cohen versus California, upholds 1A rights. Cop loses qualified immunity for arresting you. You tell the cop off using vulgar language. Cop says he wants your ID, number 4. Cop says he has reasonable articulable suspicion and that you have to give him your ID with reasonable articulable suspicion. Do you have this card in your pocket to tell him that no, you don't? Do you have it? I'll give it to you for nothing. It's no skin off my back. It's skin off yours, though. If you don't have my card in your pocket, that's on you. That's because you were too proud to say, hey, I don't have $10 right now, Chille. Who gives a shit, dude? I just look at the email, click and send. I say your name out loud, your first name. You got to have the 5A cop card in your pocket. It has to be in your pocket. It has to be in your pocket. I mean, and take a look at what they look like once you really get into what the cop card looks like. This is so, so dope. I mean, so this is the one that I printed out and I laminated myself. But here's the one coming out in a week. It's an actual card. It's an actual Visa card, hotel key card. If you don't have this in your pocket and the cop says, give me your identification, I have reasonable articulable suspicion, are you going to argue with him? No, I don't have to give you my ID unless you have probable cause. You start that argument, he arrests you. He then invokes the clearly established prong that then invokes his qualified immunity. You sue him federally, you win. Nothing happens to him because you didn't show him which right he was violating. That's what the clearly established prong is. The cop has to know which right he's violating, or he can arrest you and still get qualified immunity. It says right here, Hibble versus Nevada, with reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. No ID required without probable cause. I'm teaching this to you. I'm a constitutional law scholar. This is all I do is work on case law. If you don't have the card in your pocket, that's not my fault. I'm sitting here offering it away for free. I'm doing everything I can to help you. And if you don't get it, that's on you, man.
Stop.
By the way, if you act like this, they're going to hog tie you.
Please don't get. No one, I didn't do anything. I thought you guys were hurting my wife.
He didn't do anything. I thought you were hurting my wife. He didn't do anything. He walked out and said, "What's going on?" And they tased him. I would sue the shit out of these cops.
Officer! I can't breathe! You just tased my boyfriend for no reason! You need to calm down. No, I can't breathe it. No. You're gonna go up? I can't. Let's go.
I think this was in Ohio, by the way.
Brandon, your first name, right? Yes, Brandon, all we had to do was talk about that, right? Okay.
Oh, you mean he was just standing there calmly when you tased him? Don't slough it off like you were trying to help the guy out, you piece of garbage.
That's all we wanted to do when we came here. Can we sit? Can we sit? No, you are yelling.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm gonna lose my job.
Have a seat in here.
I'm gonna lose my job. Please don't. Please, I'm not gonna run. Why would you guys handcuff me? I wasn't running.
Okay, listen. You called 911. Just listen, all right?
She called 911 because her boyfriend and her were having a fight, and she called 911 on him to cause him problems. And she says that, so she gets charged with that, with abusing 911, and they arrest her.
All right.
I called 911 because he was being a douchebag. I was just trying to threaten him with the fucking cops.
Okay, that's inappropriate, first of all, right?
I understand that, but
crime?
he wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
Okay, you got every police officer over here.
No. You brought every cop in town there because you got nothing better to do because you have no skills. You just chase around when people call. Go here, go there, go here, go there.
Because we thought someone was being murdered, beat up, and...
No, I'm fine. You guys did all of this. He thought that you were hurting me. Of course he came out here to help me. He thought you guys were hurting me.
You know what? I hate to say it, and I'm sorry, but it's true. What she's saying right here makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. She's saying he came out because he thought you guys were hurting me. He came out to protect me. That's what he did. Once he saw it was cops, he stood back and stood in his own house. And they tased him as he was 3 feet inside of his own apartment or in her apartment. They tased him in his own home because he didn't invoke his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He went storming out to pigs and wondered why they attacked him.
You called 911.
You just tased him!
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything!
Okay. She can go on the car.
No, please.
Right.
I have to
put your legs inside.
Sir, I have
put
to.
Your legs inside.
I'm trying to talk to you like a normal person.
Put your legs inside.
Of course he came out here to help me. He thought you guys were hurting me.
Yeah, makes sense.
You just tased him!
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything!
Okay. She can go on the car.
No, please.
Right.
I have to.
Put your legs inside.
Sir, I have to.
Put your legs inside.
I'm trying to talk to you like a normal person.
Put your legs inside the vehicle.
Please, talk to me.
No, put your legs inside the vehicle right now.
Oh, man, they love this. Put a 1 in the chat if right now you believe this cop is jizzing in his pants. Put a 1 in the chat if you know right now this cop is literally got a he's full on hard. He is full on, like he may be actually straight up climaxing. He loves this. This is his favorite. This is his absolute favorite, Marcy. Isn't this his favorite? She's begging. She's begging him to treat her humanely. And he is just loving it.
Sir, I have to.
Here's the begging starting at 4 minutes and 24 seconds.
I'm trying to talk to you like a normal person.
Put your legs inside the vehicle.
Please, talk to me.
No, put your legs inside
Oh, man, he just gets to tell her, no. Put your legs inside of the torture mobile.
Vehicle right now.
Can you please talk to me?
No, put your legs
Can you
inside.
put the window down?
We can roll the window down.
Can I please?
Look at the cage they put her in. She hasn't been convicted of a crime. Look where they're putting her. There's no room for her knees or her feet, and she's sobbing. She has a 1-year-old baby. Maybe she's a frickin' idiot. She doesn't need to go to jail, though. You don't need to take her down and charge her with crimes. She did something stupid.
Be in the know. I want to know what's happening.
The solution for everything is not you're going to jail. That is not the solution for everything. That is just not.
Guys, please. I have to work. I'm under arrest.
Yep.
You're under arrest for obstructing an officer, first of all.
For obstructing an officer, first of all, she came outside and talked to them. Have you guys seen my video where I show the cops are beating on the door? It's a short, and the cops are beating on the door, and I say, let them knock. I make videos every day showing you Supreme Court case law or actual videos where you talking only gets you put in a dungeon. Every day I do this. I do the same thing every single day. I show you every day.
Jail?
No, you're not going to jail. You're under arrest right now.
I have to work at noon, guys. I can't afford to lose my job.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have called 911. And
I didn't do anything, sir.
Yes, you did.
Sorry you're going to lose your job. Sorry your world's going to be turned upside down. You involve the cops here.
So I'm going to lose the work at noon. Please.
Put your leg in.
Put your leg in. Or you will go to jail. Put your leg in the car.
He screams, she screams, he screams, she screams. This is comedy.
Okay,
no, put your leg down, please. Put your leg in the car.
Please put the window down a little
bit. Put your leg in the car.
It's just a little bit.
P-Rex. Pistol P-Rex.
Please. Can I please call my work?
Not at this time. I told you that. Because you're under arrest.
Sir, can you call them for me? All you have to do is go in my phone.
I don't have your phone with you.
And I wasn't lying earlier. I have two different numbers on one phone. I have an eSIM card and a regular SIM card. I was not lying to you guys.
In the end, she was taken into custody due to her involvement in multiple crimes committed in plain view, rendering her confrontation with Brandon the least of her concerns. Ultimately, she faced charges of resisting an officer and disorderly conduct. However, the fate of this superstar took a dramatic turn.
You don't want any trouble. Stop. Stop resisting. Stop. Hey, you don't do that.
I don't care.
This is Jocelyn Hernandez, a 36-year-old reality star and rapper. According to a probable cause affidavit, a woman claimed that Hernandez threw a cardboard box at her head while she was sitting, followed by repeatedly striking her in the face. Additionally, Hernandez allegedly kicked the woman in the stomach after she fell to the ground. However, the circumstances surrounding her arrest were quite interesting.
Y'all want to kill me? You
man! I got
it. You it.
Relax. I got it.
Why she got to use gay slurs, though? Come on. Take the gay slurs out of your mouth.
You gay. If you kill me, you all gonna die.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
If you kill me, Cracker, you're going down.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
Cracker.
I'm not
winning the crowd over racist comments and homophobic comments.
Oh my mother.
Get her up.
I understand why she hates the cops.
Get her up.
Oh man, the jackboot thug pigs are in full force. Each one of them making big money. And this is what we're doing. Going after people who perform on stage because they're ornery.
Let's go.
Look how they're blocking out the pigs' faces.
We're going to ride forward now. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Why is that pig's face being blocked out?
Garage.
Look at all those cops. Look at all the cops. Michael, check your email. Greg, Lily, check your email.
Come here.
I mean, she's pretty racist. Huh?
Go. Let's go.
Wow.
We're gonna get more charges.
So let me just give you guys an alternative here. Let me just. I've been involved with helping raise kids in my life, my nieces and my nephews, and I'm the eldest grandson of 30, 40, 50 grandsons, some crazy amount. Like there's a lot of grandsons in my family. And I am the second eldest. My cousin Michael was older than me, but he had a lot of mental issues. And so that kind of fell onto me. And what we typically do when a kid throws a fit and throws on the ground and starts flailing and throwing a fit, we just stand there and watch them do it. We just stand right over the top of the child and let the child throw a hissy fit, and we watch. Are you done yet? Have you finished? Isn't that exactly what this woman just did? I mean, isn't that exactly what she just did? So she goes onto the ground. Okay, cool. You want to go on the ground? Okay. I'll watch you. Go ahead. Aren't they getting paid by the hour? Don't they stand around and talk for an hour or two afterwards? So why do they care so much? Why do they care so much? Why don't they just let her fall on the ground and flop around? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm just so confused. Aren't there adults there? Haven't adults who dealt with children before? So just let her lay on the ground.
Let's go.
But no. Quick, boys. Let's grab her and carry her.
I get more charges.
Oh, you're going to get more charges?
Stop resisting. Stop. Hey!
They put themselves at the end of her feet and wonder why she's kicking.
Look at me. I gave you the chance. No.
Just let her sit on the ground, dude. Let her sit there and throw a fit. You're all getting paid by the hour. What do you care? Your job is not to beat on us. Your job is to maintain order. This is adding a level of disgusting authoritarianism that people who are for law and order, I am 100% for rule of law. I teach it. I'm teaching it today, right now at 3:00. Right now. My assistant's coming right now. I'm teaching Constitutional Law Scholar today. You guys will see the video come out tomorrow or the next day. I'm teaching Constitutional Law Scholar right now. I'm an adult. These guys are adults. And they're showing us what authoritarianism is. I'm teaching rule of law today. I'm all for it.
That's it. Done. She got the option. We're done. Don't you touch me, crackers.
Enough with the racial slurs, honey bunny.
Touch me, you
I mean, at the same time, though, you can't blame some blacks for really not liking white people. I mean, we didn't really come to their aid for hundreds of years, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty white looking here from my German mother.
In the end, Jocelyn found herself in a difficult situation.
But I mean, calling someone cracker in today's world is not really conducive to a good society. I could see why there's some racism, but I don't think racism is going to help us get through this hard part. Do you?
As she was arrested and charged with 2 counts of battery, 1 count of resisting arrest with violence, and trespassing after a warning. She was initially booked into a Broward County jail. However, after just 2 days, her name no longer appeared in the jail records. If you like this video, watch this.
How'd that happen? That is so weird how that happened. That is so strange how that happened. That is so weird how her name no longer... Michael, check your email, my friend. Michael, I sent you everything. Check your email, please, if you would, Michael. I want to make sure that everybody gets everything on my website today. I want to make sure everybody has everything. Michael L., Michael C., make sure you guys check your email, if you would, please. Everybody check your email. I sent off a bunch of free things just now. Make sure everybody checks your email. Age restricted, hard to watch when police stops fatal.
A former prosecutor in Northeast Oklahoma is going to prison for seeking sexual favors in exchange for help with court cases. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick.
There's no third party over prosecutors either.
In this case is former Ottawa County, Oklahoma Assistant District Attorney Danielle Giraldi of Joplin. He had pleaded guilty last year after providing drugs and legal actions that benefited defendants in exchange for sex. A judge today sentenced Giraldi to 2.5 years in prison and 3 years supervised probation after he's released. Under terms of his plea agreement, Giraldi will relinquish his Oklahoma bar license and agree to never hold any public office in the state. U.S. Attorney Clint Johnson says, quote, as a public servant to the people of Ottawa County, Daniel Giraldi disgraced the office of Assistant District Attorney. He had a duty to act with integrity and competence. Instead, he violated the law and the trust placed in him by the district attorney, end quote.
And the trust placed in him by the district attorney? Maybe for him. Maybe for him. So here, this is going out to Lily. This is going to you, Lily.
A former prosecutor.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Let me see what this. Okay, so this is a new channel. Let me see what they're going to show here. Everybody get ready for this. Be ready because I'm going to pause this.
On January 7th, 2023, Tyree Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, was fatally injured by police officers in Memphis, Tennessee, dying 3 days later. The officers, all members of the Memphis Police Department unit, pulled Nichols from his car before pepper spraying and tasering him. Nichols broke free and ran toward his mother's house, which was less than a mile away.
Yeah, you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see Tyree Nichols murdered again. I've already cried enough tears. You know, I don't want to see it. I rest in peace, Tyree. I've already seen you get killed so many times, bro. And I don't want to watch it again. Daniel, check your email. I just sent you everything that I sell. Thanks for getting the 5A cop card, brother. I really appreciate that. James, I just got your contact, brother. I just got your contact. Let me send you an email over right now. Oh, you're a disabled veteran? So James in Florida is a disabled veteran. He wrote me a little note here. He said, I'm a disabled veteran on a fixed income. I wish I could buy something, but I would love it if you could send me your information for free. James in Florida. It's coming right this second, bro. Here it is. Forwarding this to you right now. Here you go, James. Thank you for your service for the country, being a veteran. I appreciate that. You know, in today's day and age, you know, I advise people not to join the military. You know, I come from a long military family. Every single one of my family members have fought from the Revolutionary War to the Civil War to World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Philippine occupation, Vietnam, name a war, Iraq, Desert Freedom, was it Desert Storm? I think they called it. You know, my family has fought in every war there has. And when I went to go join the military in 92, when I graduated high school, my sister said to me, you are not joining to go fight for Dick Cheney's Halliburton. And she was right. And so now I don't recommend that anybody signs up for the military. Avoid going to the military because we've become a United States mercenary, not United States of America. We become the United States mercenaries, where wherever we can make money or we can do what we can do with our military and sell it out, then we'll do it. And our young men and women die while we are subsidizing the world's security. So I disagree with the military today. Even though I come from a long military family, I recommend people do not sign up for the military. However, you know, World War II, we needed guys. I don't think we needed to be in Vietnam, but, you know, we wanted to try our new cluster bombs. And so, you know, me personally as a human being, I only get one go that I know of. I don't want to die for an oil war, personally. I don't want to die for someone else's cause, someone else's mission, someone else's mercenary endeavors. I do. Thank you, Carl. Big shout out to Carl. Carl just texted me and said, can he get 10 trifolds? Yes, right on. Wow, that's the best news I've got all day. That means that he's going to be giving away trifolds to people and teaching them. And by the way, Carl, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. But I'm also going to give you 10 of these fancy broccoli wad rubber bands right there. So they go over your visor. All right. Citizen Broadcast Cooperative. Everybody, I'll be back tomorrow doing the same thing. I'm not going to stop. It's my goal to get a trifold in every single car in America, and I don't stop. We don't stop. I guarantee you that. So I hope you guys learned something today. The most important thing, Chevy, ban law enforcement due to lack of moral turpitude. I couldn't agree more. Ban the term law enforcing altogether because none of them go to law enforcement training school. They go to peace officer standards and training. They get a peace officer certificate. They graduate from peace officer school and they magically become a law enforcer. How's that happen? Because our foundation is not based on law enforcing. Our foundation is based on upholding rights. Laws are only created to uphold your rights, not to be enforced upon you arbitrarily by jackboot thug pigs who are as smart as 7th graders. So, all right. All righty, I'll get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I've only been here for 3 hours, but thanks for coming. I appreciate it. For those of you guys who ordered something, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. For those of you guys who contacted me and just wanted some stuff, hey, I appreciate you too. Make sure you use your camera. Make a video when the cops pull you over. Don't ever be caught without your camera. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.